It is FA Cup first round at non-league Bracknell. What could possibly go wrong? We'll be finding out shortly. This is the Blue Monday podcast. Hello and welcome to the Blue Monday podcast discussing Ipswich Town up or down since 2015. I'm Richard Woodward and you're watching a live watch along of Ipswich versus Bracknell in the FA Cup. We've gone live a little bit early so we can react to the FA Cup draw. We want to hear from you. We are live. We are reacting in real time. We are hoping it'll be nice and straightforward, Seb. But who knows? Welcome, Seb. How are you?
Hello, mate. How you doing? You're right. I'm a lot more confident now. I mean, I am very confident. I predicted 6-1 on the predictions show. Sorry, I've got one eye on the draw here, and I'm annoyed now because Wrexham have come out already, so we can't get Wrexham at home. So that's annoying me. But yeah, he's taking it very, very seriously with that team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, here we go. Ipswich have been drawn live on the telly.
So we'll be at home.
We are
providing we beat Bracknell.
Yeah, caveat.
Buxton.
Oh, poor wow. Buxton in East Midlands, I guess.
It's near. Yeah.
Is it near Derby?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we went live a little bit early. Otherwise, we'd have missed that drama. Evening to everyone in the chat. And we want to hear from you. Evening to Luke. Evening to FPL Tractor. Evening to Skip. Evening to Michael down under. Solid side. Yeah. Well, talk to me, Seb. Let's put the lineups up, shall we?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it would be kind of a mixture of players that need minutes in their legs and give a run out to some of the kids and maybe have even a few more kids on the bench. But he's gone very, very strong, hasn't he? I mean, Claggy obviously starts with the cup competitions. That's no surprise. I thought Danassian maybe in recent games has looked like one of those who might need a bit of a dip out for a night. And we've got the young lad who played was it against Chelmsford in the Pizza Cup? The guy on the bench, Aji Barji. I thought
Agbaji, come on, let's get it.
I thought he might get a start at right back. Keon Burgess make perfect sense, as does Vincent Young. Ball, I thought, would probably start alongside one of Humphreys or CAMARA. I thought CAMARA might well get sort of 45 minutes to an hour or so, but he's obviously gone for Morsey for that leadership. And I guess you do want those bodies on the pitch, don't you? If this does go wrong, I don't think it's going to, but if we do concede, let's say, I mean, they're going to come out flying at us. If we go 1-0 down in the first 10 minutes, then you're probably going to want the likes of Ball, Morsey, Keogh, just to sort of calm everything down a little bit, you know.
Calm it down.
Yeah, so obviously, I think it's a 4-2-3-1. It looks like Humphreys is playing in the 10, doesn't it, behind Ladapo? And I guess it'll
it'll be interesting to see that. Get your thoughts in the chat as to what the formation is, because maybe Jackson's.
It could be a 4-3. It could be a 4-3-3. It could be experimenting with a 4-3-3. Couldn't it?
Could be a 4-4-2. Jackson and Ladapo up front. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could be. I guess. Yeah, potentially. I guess we'll find out shortly. Oh, Kings Lynn are at home too. Exciting.
Oh, we get reacting to this live is great, and you've done the Graham Kelly. We'll play number 26, Stevenage. Do you remember? So. Also, get your thoughts in on FA Cup memories as well, because Seb's reaction in the pre-match / live show, I took. I don't know why I took it personally, because it's nothing to do with
very personally, and then criticised my outro, which I've been criticised for further since through social media
quite correctly. If you're going to finish off the show, you've got to do it properly. We've got to keep our traditions going. But my reaction was to post a shed load of footage from the FA Cup. I think I threatened to do it. Did that change any of your demeanour towards the FA Cup at all, or not?
As I said, far away. I enjoy the FA Cup, but I haven't seen anything good in it since I was going to ITFC. I didn't live in the area as long as you guys did, so you've probably got a good 2 or 3 years on me in terms of when you started going. So I've literally seen nothing, I'm afraid. I don't think I was around for the Richard Wright Blackburn ones, the Anfield one that you like, you know, the replay game. I wasn't around for that. So I've literally seen the likes of Chester, Portsmouth 4 or 5 times, whatever it feels like. The Lincoln defeat, obviously. So it's just not a competition that gives me any kind of memories at the moment. But hopefully that'll change this year. You know, if we can beat Bracknell tonight, let's be honest, we should be beating Buxton then at Portman Road, and then we'll get Liverpool away.
Oh, we'll get Norwich.
Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday at home. Chesterfield. Go on, Chesterfield.
Mansfield.
Oh. Have you ever predicted a draw? Have you ever kind of manifested a tide to come out when you were watching one of these? Like, you're Ipswich at home and then you go Portsmouth and then it happened. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever done that?
There was one last year. We did. The club did a thing where you had to stop the tweet against who they thought. I can't remember if that was FA Cup or League Cup or... Oh, no, it might have been first opening game of the season. I should tell a lie. And I got that one right. I just didn't enter the competition.
Oh, there you go.
Burton at home to
Chippenham.
Chippenham. Tyrone Mings is
Who's
Chippenham
left?
Town.
Anyone interested in Derby? Torquay Derby.
That was 2-2, wasn't they? Got a 95th minute
Yeah,
equaliser.
drama. We don't want that, do we?
No.
No, it's hopefully they'll put the thing. What I might do is, if evening to Paul, evening to everyone who's joining us, do get involved in the chat. We are debating what is our formation, and we're also debating, or we're reminding ourselves of FA Cup moments past from Ipswich Town. Obviously, the great one we all know, but just kindled by the thoughts we had last week and Seb's fair reflection on the limited happiness that he's had following us in the cup. Let me see if I can stick the draw up. I'm hopeful that YouTube is going to continue going for a little bit longer, but ITV4 have already moved away. Let's see if I can share that, and hopefully they put it up in full so we can see what's going on here. And it's not too small, which it obviously is for everyone. Curzon or Cambridge versus Grimsby. Wrexham Farnborough, it's winnable to Wrexham. Accrington Barnet or Chelmsford. Ebbsfleet, Fleetwood, Bracknell or Ipswich versus Buxton. Have we said to Flim Flam where the water comes from? Barnsley Crew, Forest Green, Alvechurch, Pompey MK Dons, and all League One clash there. Shrewsbury v Peterborough or Salford, Solihull Moors or Hartlepool United v Harrogate. I mean, this reeks of our kind of normal prediction situation, Seb, where we predict the whole of the League One schedule, don't we? There's a lot of meh there, isn't there? Really?
Yeah. Who's the lowest ranking club left in it? Is it Alvechurch?
Well, at the moment it's still Bracknell, isn't it? I think.
Oh, is it? Are they above them? Okay.
Kings Lynn v Stevenage, Charlton v Stockport, Bristol Rovers v Boreham, Dagenham and Redbridge v AFC Fylde or Gillingham, Wokingham or Oxford versus Exeter, Sheffield Wednesday v Mansfield, Weymouth or AFC Wimbledon v Paul Cook. Paul Cook's Chesterfield. There it is. Well, don't mind going to Weymouth. Burton Albion v Chippenham, Walsall v Carlisle, Newport v Torquay or Derby. Any nothing particularly to get excited about there, is there, Seb?
There's nothing that juicy, is there, to be honest? I mean, yeah, I'd have selfishly liked an away northern game, so I could have either ticked off a ground or had a bit of an experience like they're all getting tonight at Bracknell. Wrexham would have been the dream because it's so close to win. It would have been quite a good game as well, but that's the kind of game we'd have lost on the telly, and I never would have heard the end of it from my Wrexham supporting friends. Yeah, so no, nothing really jumps out, to be honest. You just want to get through, don't you? Get through this one, get through Buxton, and then when the big boys come in, you've got to hope for a real humdinger of a draw. Wouldn't it be lovely just to get, a Man City away, a Liverpool away, Arsenal, Spurs? I'd love to go to the new Tottenham Stadium.
Does that kind of thing? Oh, yeah. So I like it for a ticking a ground off, but I'm not sure I'm a big fan of being drawn away at a Man United, a Liverpool. I just think, do you not worry that it might? Well, I guess we might.
Well, what's the worst? We lose 9-0, and everyone reminds about it for the next 30 years. What's the worst case scenario? No, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to, when we went to Man U in the Carling Cup, the League Cup, sorry, in 2015, was it? Where Mick put out the reserves. But
Malarchik, Horworth,
we had Arsenal, against Rooney.
We saw Tommy Orr.
We did, yeah, the lesser spotted Tommy Orr, and they played like full strength, and they were like Rooney and stuff, weren't they? But it'd be nice to. I know we had Arsenal in the semi-finals of the League Cup, but we never seemed to get a big tie. So it would be nice, I think, to get a Premier League side, even like an Everton or a Villa or something.
Everton would be good. I want to tick.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Let's go back into the comments. We had Nick there, evening to Nick, who was scouting Barnet v Chelmsford for us. Entertaining game. Evening to Jules. Good to have you with us, Jules. Eric Clacton's going for a 4-3-3 formation. Be interesting. Be really good if we could have one of these Gary Neville Monday Night Football kind of
with an
boards
iPad
where we can move. Yeah, it'd be good to have one of those, wouldn't it?
You're going to up the budget for next year.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we'll get an iPad. Watching this draw, for evening skip. Watching this draw is just a sad reminder of how far we have fallen. Yeah, it is a little depressing, isn't it? A lot of chaff in there too. Flim Flam's back. Think we'll have a bit more fluidity at the back tonight. Sometimes a 3, sometimes a 4. Different back lines for different needs. Seb away at Bracknell. Even if it's Steve, I watched Buxton beat York City in the cup last season. Then we've got scouts. Give us all the insights in anticipation. We are not going to, like I don't chant about promotion just yet. We are not going to be talking about when we play Buxton. We'll give the respect to Bracknell.
Come on,
We'll give the
6-1.
respect to them.
6-1.
We'll start talking about it when we're part way through the second half. Anyway, evening to Mullet. Watching lads, what a terrible draw. Keep away days, Northern.
Good lad.
Yeah, well, I haven't as a local now. I don't feel like I've had a home game for blooming ever. So I might even go down for that one. So we shall see.
This means I've got to do. This is going to be another pre-match research, then, isn't it? Of but non-league side. I forgot about
full
that.
Disclosure, I did a lot of the research for Bracknell, didn't I?
You can do it again.
Well, should we do that now? Should we see how much of it we can remember? I think I called Ecott in goal, and I think that back line is pretty consistent as well. Dean, Bird, and Cheshire, I think, has come back in. Bayliss, the captain, no surprises there. A little bit of jiggery pokery in midfield, but I think we expected a spree to play. Max
14 goal top scorer. He's the danger man, isn't he? English scored twice in the last game against Winchester City. He got 2 goals in their last time out. So
Abisogun is someone we don't really know too much about. He didn't really come up in my notes, but yeah, Spree is the one to watch, number 9, isn't it? And typical for this level, a striker with power and pace, but potentially a little bit of inconsistency. Otherwise, is generally a commodity at this level, aren't they? And are snapped up.
Yeah, if you show any kind of aptitude and stuff, then you an ability, you'll get yourself plucked up quite quickly. I mean, look, we've obviously got Kiefer Moore in the past, Tyrone Mings. If you're athletic and you've got a bit about you, then you're naturally going to be getting bumped up the food chain quite quickly, I would think. And that's what we said, didn't it, on the pre-match show. This is a chance for the Bracknell players tonight to really put themselves in the shop window, isn't it?
Window,
it's a chance for them to come out and create a bit of a name for themselves, the magic of the cup and all that, and hopefully maybe get themselves a move up the pyramid.
Well, watching the footage here on the coverage here on ITV4, I assume this is Bracknell that we're looking at right now. Yeah, there we are. There's the joint managers.
Yeah, that's not us, Rich. No.
I
just in case you were struggling. Yeah,
I didn't know whether. Well, this is an evening to Paul. Just to clarify, you two are doing live commentary, right? I've muted ITV4.
It'll be like Sky. Do you remember the fact that when they had that thing for a bit in the early 2000s where they had the fans commentary and you could turn on fan commentary of opposing fans. It was brilliant.
Yeah, so I think Paul probably have us on in the background maybe, but I think we won't be doing commentary, although that would be my dream job. I don't know about you, Seb. I have
had a go at it in the past, haven't I? BBC Radio Suffolk in my youth.
Oh, tell everyone about it.
I worked at BBC Radio Suffolk on work experience. Was it the summer we got promoted to the Premier League? And I've still got it somewhere. There's a cassette of me somewhere doing a bit of match commentary, not obviously live running from Portman Road, but just having a go in the office. And I had to do some reserve game ones as well. So there is a cassette of me somewhere in this house, probably in the loft, with that footage on. So it's actually incredibly difficult to do.
Got to find it. Yeah, I've always fancied doing it. I was one of those people who recorded football commentary when I was a kid. But I'm kind of saying that like that's a normal thing to do, but it probably isn't. We will be
record the top 40, but not football commentary.
I did, yeah. I used to press
pause. You press pause when they start talking.
Yeah, smart.
Kids today don't know their ball.
Yeah, I think tonight, well, people don't even listen to the top 40 anymore. So, aren't we going miserable already? This is great. We will be talking about the action as it happens. I think we just want the conversation to continue throughout. Ben will be joining us at past, we hope. And he's a little bit more experienced in this remit than both Seb and I are. But we will remarking on what we see. If the game's a bit dour, we will be talking about the top 40 and misspent youths pretending we're commentators and all that kind of stuff. But we want to hear from you guys as well. So yeah, do get your thoughts in the chat, and we will hopefully a little bit of communal conversation as we go through the game, and hopefully there's some entertainment for us as well, because I've done one of these before, Seb, and it was Barrow.
I was gonna. Were we going to mention the last time you and Ben did one of these?
No, there's Benty and Ian Wright. What's Ian Wright done to deserve having to come down to Bracknell? I love Ian Wright. Probably the best pundit right now, I would say, Ian Wright.
Yeah, excellent, isn't he? Really, really good.
Passionate as well. Let's go back into the chat.
That's Jordan Esprit there on the screen at the moment.
There he is. Are we going to spree or a sprit? I think it's a spree.
A spree. Okay, I'll be
14 goals.
Given my my knowledge of pronunciations, I will bow to your superior wisdom.
FBL Tractor, Ebbsfleet v Fleetwood, the best draw. I wonder whether, to Skip's point here, surely we have a chance of being on TV again with that draw.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, good shout. Wrexham will probably be on. Wrexham Farnborough will probably be on because of.
Is it 3 games that get televised?
Americans. It's more than that, isn't it? It feels like it's been quite a few over the.
I guess it's one on Friday, one on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 4 then maybe.
Yeah, 5 I think maybe. Was there 2 on Saturday, 1 early, 1 late?
Forest Green was one of them, wasn't it?
That was the early one. Was there a late one? I don't know. Someone in the chat can let us know how many were live. I think it's either 4 or 5. So we must be in with a good shout
Skip
there.
wants Norwich, Seb, in the third round. If
their form stays as it currently is, then yeah, why not? It would be the first time I think since probably I can't even remember when I'd go since Bajilton, when I'd go into the game not really fearing them and thinking, oh, Houlihan or Madison's going to play a worldie and tear us to pieces. So as long as they continue their crappy run of form, but I would like one of the big boys personally. I'd like we'll be playing Norwich next year because they won't go up and we're going to go up. So that's an easy one for next season. I'd much rather have a Anfield or a Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Or in the dressing room. Always jeopardy. I assume this is on delay rather than live. I always worry about a changing room camera.
Do you know who's who at these? So which one's Carl Withers and which
Withers
one
on the
McGlurk?
right, McGlurk on the left.
Okay.
They should have, and they've helpfully put the graphic on the left-hand side as well, which is wrong. So will they move it over for Jamie McGlurk? McGlurk.
Taken from Binfield. They were poached from Binfield.
Yeah. McGlurk.
Only been there, not been there that long. They've been there 6 weeks or so.
Something like that.
Last week, I think it was 22nd, 23rd of September. They took over having been poached. Did well at Binfield for the start of the season. I think they were second and they were through to the FA Trophy round or something. So they had a decent season at Binfield before they moved across.
Hey man, don't bring your detail here to this show. We don't.
Sorry.
Something like that. Even to Kirk. Great to have you with us. Eric's going to whistle Beethoven's Ninth. Is there something? Again, I always worry that we've missed the joke. I haven't missed this joke though. You have to FBO track to Buxton, hoping to spring a surprise. Yep, I got that one. Evening to Tim. Good evening, chaps. I missed the live show, so I'll put it out there now. We was robbed Stanford. Yeah, Clive Thomas, Tim, right? I think that's the situation. I'm sure people will correct us if I've got that one wrong. Evening to Lee. Evening to Tractor Granda. Good to see a strong side out. I was at the final in 78. So come on, let's get to the fifth round. So I posted footage of we beat Grimsby 4-0. Gwenchef scored a hat-trick in the fifth round and then played Arsenal in the quarterfinals. And someone correctly, I think, messaged me or tweeted me and said that's the furthest we've progressed in the competition since. So quarterfinals is as far as we've gone since 93, 94, Seb.
That's not surprising, is it? I mean, Christ, we didn't get past the third round for most of the 2000s, did we? Let's be honest. It's not exactly been a competition we've excelled ourselves in at all, is it? What was the Watford game? Was that fifth round?
Fifth round. And I might have got my years wrong. It might be 92, 93. I'll details, but yeah, 30 odd years for a.
I remember Watford. I think it was probably late February and we were still in the cup, which was a very strange feeling.
I was in New Zealand at that point. There you go. That's an interesting story.
Traveling around the world.
It was. Eric's gone for a 4-4-1-1. Paul with a request to dig that cassette out said, yeah, we'll get that sorted for the live event on Saturday.
I don't think I've got anything. Finding the cassette is probably the easy part. I think I've got anything to play it on.
We'll sort it out. Paul's got technical knowledge. He'll sort it out there. Yeah, what else have we got? What's the cassette? There you go, Anthony.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's like a MP3, but actually exists.
It's like how life used to be.
Tommy Miller Buxton assistant coach, says David W.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Is that correct? I'm going to have to Google that. Stay with me.
Didn't know that. Was he at Spennymoor for a while?
That rings a bell. First team coach, assistant coach, Tommy Miller. Excellent.
There are two. David, there are two, aren't they?
There's a picture of him.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I know there's one that's like 75, 80 years old or something. But
we need to get Dave to get on the phone and get him on the pod then.
Yep, in his Audi TC.
Losing out to do the accent if you're going to do that. No use losing out to Kings of Anglia next time around if we've got Dave on the case. That's what we want. David Pascoe, will you have a score box showing? I'm teaching a group while watching you with the sound tone. Yeah, so we've got the team scrolling across the bottom there, as you can see. We will also put the score in there too. We'll also, because we're aware that some people might be streaming through online, some people might be on a Skybox, some people might be on Freeview. We will give a time check so you know where we are. You might have to pause. We might have to, I know that it's going to be difficult to get a simulcast for every single person, but we will let you know where we are, and we might be a few seconds ahead of some people, but We'll try.
We
to
are
do
both
our
watching
best.
through Sky, aren't we? Just to
We are,
there. So we are through our Sky box.
Other broadcasting platforms are available, aren't they? Evening to Adam. Eric's gone for a 5-3-2. So that
Well,
would
they just had it.
be.
Did you see on the screen a minute ago? They had it as a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
That can't be right.
Do you trust that?
No, they were showing
look,
Vincent
it's
Young.
Bob.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Geddes.
Osborne
1-0. Hey,
Brilliant.
there you go. And that gives you an idea of where we are in the timing. And let me just put the teams back up there on the screen so we can maybe assess Eric's suggestion there.
I think it's either a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. The only differential will be how far forward Humphreys plays. That's what I think.
So Donassi and Keogh Burgess as centre backs, Vincent Young and Vincent Young on the left, Jackson on the right, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it looks like a 4 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3.
What else have we got in the comments? Wow, good stuff here, folks. Keep it coming. Mullet wants to go to the Etihad, Seb.
It would do. Yeah, I have done it. I've done it for an England game. I've not been there for a club game, I don't think. So nice and easy one for me to get to. Yeah, I wouldn't
I went
mind
to the
that.
Umbro Cup in something like 2004, the Etihad.
Did you? Didn't you go
England
to the UEFA
Japan
Cup final there as well?
I also went to the UEFA. Yeah, that's probably more of a memorable game. The UEFA Cup final when Rangers
really quickly afterwards.
Rangers v Zenit St Petersburg, and Rangers took over. Yeah, it was not a happy home life there. Les Blues, Bracknell had their 5 minutes of fame. Now let's kick their asses back into obscurity. Lovely. That's the kind of determined assertiveness that we need to counterbalance my negativity or pessimism.
What did you think on the score? 3-1, did you say?
Bonjour, Martin from Paris. That's what we want. I said 4-1. I thought we'd do something stupid and concede, but that team is pretty strong now. So I think I probably have adjusted my expectations up a little bit there.
Okay.
Because of that team. What yours was
6-1. Yeah.
So you've got us getting conceded.
I think they might score. I think they might have a moment. Yeah, I mean, we're a bit susceptible from set pieces at the moment, aren't we? And we might do something a bit silly, and I guess they're going to come out the blocks. Hell for leather, so.
Rich, you can swear, but don't say that referee's name, is it?
Who's the ref? I've noticed who the ref is. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that as well. Keep talking, Seb.
I'm not sure. I didn't see who the referee was. It can't be anybody of real note, being the first round of the FA Cup and being Bracknell away.
There's no other games tonight, is there? Charles Breakspear. You might need to enlighten us, FPL Tractor. We got history with him? Did he not give a penalty or not send someone off or something? Is Fish the fan behind the goal that talks to the goalkeeper during the game?
Apparently so. Yeah. Apparently on the KOA podcast, the I think it's Carl Weathers and the chairman was saying that by the end of it, the goalkeeper will know exactly who Fish is. Apparently he doesn't stop for the whole 90 minutes. Here he is.
Here's Ben. Evening to you. How are you doing?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's do. We're going to interrupt the football. Big rant here. So we all had COVID last week. Rubbish. Enid couldn't go to the childminder. Absolutely rubbish. Put my car in for service. Needs a new shock absorber. Rubbish. Goes back in on Thursday. No shock absorber. It'll be here tomorrow. Call up on Friday. Still not there. More effort for me to get the car, leave it there, blah, blah, blah. Car stays there all weekend. I'm walking Enid round the lake this morning. No, I've got no car. Terrible. Call Shady back. Can you take Enid to the childminder? She goes to the childminder. Fine, whatever. We're through. Shady works in a school. She gets Ofsted today. So she's like been in at work since 6 p.m. And Ipswich are in the FA Cup tonight. And we suck in the FA Cup. Richard.
But apart from that, you're doing fine.
Well, I'm kind of happy to be here. But Rich, I'm sure you've reminisced about this. It was Barrow last year. Who was that? Was that me and you, Seb, or was that me and you?
That was me and you, Ben.
No, that was you guys.
I was watching on Sky Go and you were watching the telly, and I was like a minute behind. So you were going, oh, no, there's another one. And I was going, oh, brilliant. I've got
was that 3-0 in the end?
2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, 2-0, I think.
One in
it
each
felt
half,
like 3, Seb.
Yeah, let's go through the chat and see who else is here.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. No, that's fine.
Big moan.
We'll get your thoughts on the team. Have you seen the team?
Not been a good week. Strong. Yeah, I can see it ticking along the bottom. I like that it's not a complete throwaway reserve, but I'm sure you've had these comments as well. I take nothing for granted. They could put the entire first team out, Rich, and I'm still not confident.
Edith to Russell in Sydney, Brisbane, Sydney representing as always. We love Team Australia.
Love the Aussies, Rich.
Yeah, we love that. What else have we got? Oh, there we go. So FPL Tractor, I meant the referee 1975 worse than swearing Clive Thomas. Got ya. Not tonight's referee, who is Charles Breakspear.
Oh,
Mr. Penty Smith
is on the telly.
There he is.
There he is.
Look at him.
Over here.
Look at the big hipster. Look at him.
He's hydrating as well. He's got water.
Oh, that's tremendous.
There's Turbs.
There's bits as well. Yep. Unbelievable.
What did he call himself?
I got confused. Yeah, it's Turbo the Sailor.
Oh, he's CAMARA.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Right,
Penty Smith.
We need to see Craig's silver foil FA Cup at some point as well.
Yeah, he had a photo with Milts earlier, did old Craig? Can
I just say, Richard, for all our whinging and selfishness, this is brilliant for Bracknell, isn't it? They're going to make probably more money tonight than they've made in like the last 8 years, I reckon. So big up Blackpool, evening Paul, hiya.
Yeah, good. Oh, someone said, is he with Matt Holland? I believe he was stood alongside Matt Holland.
Who? Mikey. Was it?
Did we notice Matty and not the?
He just ignored Matt Holland and went mental crazy for Mikey.
Whoa! Right, I need to thank you to Mark in the Telegram group. I don't know if he's joining us tonight. Let me. This is live coverage as we speak. Right, go ahead. Let's head back there, and there he is. Look.
Wow.
And Mikey's had a shave as well.
Fair play to Matt Holland, who is Benjamin Button, isn't he? He's going to be about 21 next week, isn't he?
There you go.
Good shout, whoever pulled that up.
Love that.
The great thing about Kieran McKenna is I've got the sound off. I know he's talking complete sense.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Here's Walton.
He looked like he fell out of the dressing room a little bit there, didn't he?
Well, he probably falls out of everywhere because the ground is a long way for Christian Walton, isn't it?
As long as he's not falling out of any bars. Then not that we're suggesting that the modern day consummate professional. And you can check out our interview with Christian Walton.
Mondo's here. That's what we got.
I can see a silver foil FA Cup.
That was too quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the Bracknell.
I couldn't see Craig.
So if we recognise anyone in the crowd, you need to give them a shout out. We'll put the chat up here.
Thing about Craig, Rich, is he's taller than you. He's taller than you think. He's a unit, isn't he?
Here we go.
No messing.
Morsey and Ball. I wouldn't push that on a League One team. Yeah, Morsey, Ball, Burgess is pretty fearsome, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's one in there saying, "Will Jackson actually score tonight?" Yes, surely, absolutely.
Craig will surely be in the bar, says FPO Tractor. Professionalism is. And that's what we want. So what we'll do is, I think we got a request to put the score at the bottom. So once we've kicked off, we'll put the score in the bottom. And Ben, do you want to coordinate how you do your timings and all that kind of stuff on your stream?
Yeah.
You had a good one on Saturday, didn't you? Burnley, Sheffield United, weren't you?
Yeah, where every set play was a goal in the second half. By the way, I got Sky TV as part of my awful week. The best bit of my awful week is the players come out past the plinth, which we love. All we need is referee Stroud taking the ball off the plinth and kissing it, but none of that tonight. By the way, this Esprit guy, I went on the Bracknell website and it said he scored 14 goals this season. That gives me kind of Tim Buzaglu horrible FA Cup vibes. So
we were talking about Roy Esando on the pre-match.
Right. Who did he play for? Wickham.
Yeah. He signed, didn't he, just to play in the whatever round it was. He scored in the quarterfinals, then played in the semis against Liverpool or something. I can't remember.
Lovely header against Leicester, wasn't it? And Nathan Blake as well announced himself in the FA Cup as well, didn't he? So
Nathan Blake's there's a good stat. I think has he got the most relegations from the Premier League? Is that right?
Oh, I'll tell you what, guys,
can't be far off.
I need to possibly announce that this might be my uncle. Peter, 44 years on, and I've never before.
Go on, Pete.
Of Bracknell. Oh, he doesn't. It's Peter, not Pete. Come on now.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Peter.
Oh no, you could do it. I'm probably family. It's not allowed. Got to have that reverential. He was at Fleetwood for a screen with me. So there you go. 44 years on, and he was. I think he can recall 70. I don't think it's. My math is incorrect. So there you go. We've gone from winners to bricking it about Bracknell, which is nice alliteration, isn't it? So,
what's your prediction, Ben? I've gone 6-1. Richard's gone 3. Was it 3-1?
4-1. 4-1.
He's gone 4-1.
We reckon we'll have a break.
I want the most boring 2-0 in the history of 2-0s. I want to be 1-0 up in 3 minutes and 2-0 up in, I don't know, 50. They'll have a little bit of a flurry after half time. So let me get this right. They are Isthmian. I can't say it.
Isthmian.
Yeah. Premier League, South Central, South League.
Central.
Two below the conference, basically.
Yeah. So they are. So the equivalent.
Hang on,
of
conference is National League. Yeah.
Yeah, where like Wrexham are. Then you've got Conference North and Conference South.
North
and
South,
step, and then it's the one below that. Yeah.
So really good standard then. Should give us a good game. Hashtag that up. They've got joint managers as well, I saw on their website, which is so non-league. It's not true, is it?
Just makes me think. Did you watch the Class of '92 documentary on Sky with when the Class of '92 guys went into Salford? They had joint managers, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, I love a joint manager. We've got a minute's silence here. Do we need to be?
Look, we're respectful of whatever is being minutes silenced. Obviously, none of us have got the sound on. So yeah, if you want to pay your respect in the comments, we will keep broadcasting, and we're very sorry if anybody's offended by that. But obviously, we're very much behind. If it is the poppies, then that's a very obvious one that everyone is behind. But we will keep talking, Richard.
Yes, dead air is a crime.
I think we might be getting the last post as well. Not that I can hear it.
So feel free to mute us for a minute if you prefer. We'll keep going.
Absolutely.
But yeah, a lot of positive.
Is that a cornet or a trumpet, by the way? I should know.
It's a cornet. It's a cornet.
It was a cornet.
Yeah, a lot of love for the blue shirts with the poppies on them, though. And I assume, guys, as always, we auction those, don't we? So we'll mitigate some guilt by bidding for those and jacking the price up so more money goes to the it's a British Legion, isn't it? I think they do it for. So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but it is that time of year, isn't it? I think there was a point last year, a couple of years ago, where I possibly observed about 4 or 5 minutes silence in football matches because of the way that it falls for certain clubs, isn't it?
Home and away.
Yeah, I guess always the last home game, Seb, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be doing it on
Great
Saturday.
Point from Adam.
Oh, of course, yeah, Sandhurst, yeah.
That's Sandhurst Military Academy, isn't it? So, and Mullet has corrected it as well. There you go. Thank you.
Maxwell Cornet. He's not playing tonight. I'm glad he's not playing for Black. Didn't he sign for somebody? Cornet? Did he go to the Premier League?
He went to West Ham. Yeah, he went from Burnley to
West Ham. Always pick up the good Championship players, don't they? One sec, guys. I'm just going to put my heater on.
Yep, no worries. So yeah, we'll do a time check shortly as well. Here we go, Harry. Bracknell to win 500.
500. Just the 500 then, Harry. Really grown-up prediction from Harry there in the
I would have loved
there.
it. You see, I would have given it more credence if you gone for 499, but rounding up, I just think is a little bit far-fetched. But
someone's put Joe Fair's buying a job lob. Joe Fair's has already got one of the poppy shirts. The players haven't even finished wearing them, and he'll already have one from one of the players, wouldn't he?
Joe Fair's the Del Boy of shirts. But yeah, it's quite a nice little setup. Looks like they've got down there. It's Sandhurst Town, isn't it, that they play at? I think it's a shared stadium or something like that. So, but it looks quite neat and tidy down there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks decent. It looks nice. It's got a load of trees around it and stuff. It looks all right, doesn't it? To be fair, I like the way
is this 2 minutes silence rather than one? That seemed to.
It seemed to go on for maybe it was.
Maybe they played the
tune
and then
did it.
Yeah.
I think so. I've got our Telegram group open as well, and one of our Telegram group guys has said they ballsed up the minute silence. I think the referee maybe started his watch a little bit late there. But
do you remember that one at Millwall when Paul Lambert just got announced and they did the most convoluted, complicated? Right, we're gonna do something. Then there's going to be a silence. Then there's going to be another one, and that didn't go over quite so well, did it?
So we've got spies in the camp there. Additional ones. We've got Mullet Senior. His loafers are ruined on the muddy path to get access to the stadium. There you go. Love that.
Is the huddle?
But here we go. Yeah.
Don't mess it up. Just be half decent.
So Cladkey in goal, Danasi and Keogh Burgess, Vincent Young, Edwards, Morsey, Ball, Humphreys, Ladapo and Jackson. And
we think it's either a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, depending on where Humphreys plays. That's what we're debating. That's what we figure it must be.
Is Edwards not going to play wing back and it'll be a back three?
He hasn't played there so far this season.
No.
But we
played there against Cambridge.
No,
you're right. Yeah, I think he got the 4 assists or whatever it was.
Yeah. We will have a look.
I presume they're 4-4 effing too, aren't they? That just might be a complete stereotype on my point, but I assume that's what they are.
We'll see how ITV go with the obviously the excellent as ever coverage from ITV that's very consistently good every single week. See how many cameras they go with. Rich, that wide shot, does Danassian look like he's tucked in?
Not really. I'm wondering whether, and I know my camera is a little bit skew-if. Is it? It's not straight, is it? Oh, no, OCD. Oh, OCD. Anyway, here we go. We are kicking off. We'll give you a time check as soon as we've got some minutes in the corner, but we are off. And what I will do is I will put the score scrolling across the bottom, and we'll add any key moments in there as well.
So Jackson looks, I mean, it's very, very early, but started from the right-hand side there.
It looks Humphreys is quite far advanced there, so I think it's the 4-2-3-1. I think Humphreys.
Yeah, I think that's a 4. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think Humphreys is the 10. Ball and Morsey are the 2 behind. And Danassian's an out-and-out right back.
So looks like it. We'll keep an eye on that.
Oh, don't pass it out of play, Keo. But yeah, we're coming up to 1 minute. So should we do a sound check, a time check at 1 minute, Ben?
Yes, we shall. You're at 50.
We'll do that, and we also need to sync up ourselves because we started a little bit early.
So I'll count you down. We will be on my feed. 3, 2, 1, sync. That is 1 minute, and I believe we're all on ITV4 on
in
dishes.
HD. Yeah, 120.
So you may be behind us, Rich and viewers, if you're on ITV Hub or
or Sky Go or something like that. Yeah.
Any other?
Here come the predictions. Then we've got a lot of people sharing Seb's prediction. 8-0.
I put a poll up on my YouTube channel, which obviously got hijacked by Championship fans, all wanting us to fall flat on their face.
Yeah,
I think it's like 37% had Bracknell to win.
Unit Matt would have logged on cinema, got stuck on a phone call. It sounds like Ben's conversation earlier. So we're a little bit behind. So some folk a little bit behind. So apologies, but I think we're going to have to commit to reacting in real time. So spoilers, we'll do spoiler alerts throughout. But if you are a little bit behind that time check,
just pause us and everything will let you. Although the chat will still be in real time.
Great shout. So if you're watching on so if folk watching on YouTube, you'll have it live synced, but you can pause the live stream and restart it. So what we'll do is we'll give you another time check in 3 minutes, and then you can do that if you hadn't already figured that out, which I hadn't because I'm stupid.
The space-time continuum.
Have we figured out the formation
on the ball guys? On halfway into the channel. Edwards into the box here. He's going to come back on his right. Edwards with one of the worst shots.
That's in the car park.
Was on there. Humphreys made a really intelligent run. He kind of pulled off his man, and I thought he was just going to cut it back to him.
Yeah, Humphreys was the ball there, wasn't he?
How close
is look, he runs off his man there, and
camera gantry this shot.
Even Jackson's the ball. Jackson's the ball there, isn't he? Jackson pulled off too, but that is in someone's windscreen.
Virtually on the pitch. It looks tremendous.
They will be on the pitch if we score a few more goals, won't they? That doesn't feel like it's going to hold them back, does it?
And we think Ipswich captain Matt Holland is with Mikey Penny-Smith in the is Milts there as well then in the stand?
He is.
Yeah. I don't know if he's in corporate.
Well, he might be in
corporate beforehand.
We have corporate at Bracknell.
Yeah, he's been selling it all week, hasn't he? Canapes and
very nice.
£275 ahead.
Do you think came out would tell them to back off if, for example, we were 6 up? I love that hypothetical.
Sounds to be a fine thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice to find out.
Well, apologies, everyone. I forgot to tell you at 3 minutes. We'll do it at 4 minutes. I've got so many jobs here to do. Can someone? Yeah.
I'll do the time check at 4 minutes.
Okay. Did you manage to get your Welsh Sky feed sorted out, Seb, or are you online?
Yeah. Well, normally when we do this, I tend to have a habit of creeping forward. And no matter how many times we sync, it keeps on going further forward in time. But it seems all right now. You've shown me how to get ITV in HD. Thanks for that. Right. I'm at 55, 56,
7, 8.
59, 4 minutes for me.
Footmob is telling me Bracknell have completed 2 passes.
3.
There we
4. But yeah, Joe's saying 4-2-3-1, KVY left back, Edwards left wing.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And that's well defended by Danassian there, isn't it? Don't want set pieces, do we?
No,
Jackson.
I don't know if they've
coming
got
in
a
off the right.
I don't know if they've got a long throw.
They've
Herbert
got even if he can't reach the box, they've got to toss this one in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It would suggest they've got a long throw because he's not a fullback. He's come across from central midfield to take this. So go on, Clacky, just come out and claim it effortlessly.
It's going into the near post.
Near post, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fluter.
Big head of it. Was that Keogh who got the head on that, or Danassian?
Well, they claimed to have been working on set pieces, didn't they? I think they were giving interviews over the weekend that they were trying to be smart with the set pieces. So you would as well, wouldn't you, against us? So.
Yeah, given our recent record. Great to see Burgess back though, isn't it? I know he's got the mask on, but really,
man on.
Oh dear.
Here's a spree that we there.
That was
a lucky foul.
That's a League One foul, not a non-league.
Very
foul,
lucky.
Yeah,
we're worrying about Esprit, aren't we? Yeah, FPL Tractor Seb, any thoughts on this?
In many ways, they are. However, for some weird reason, when it comes to internet and iFollow and other things, it tends to creep slightly further ahead. It's very strange.
Bracknell very unlucky to have a foul given against them there. That was not a foul, was it?
No, it wasn't.
They would have had possession high up then. It looked
that's an EFL foul, I think, rather than
it looked like Esprit or ball kicked him and then fell over, having kicked him anyway. Sorry, here's Ladapo down the left-hand side. Sticks it in the box.
No one there.
To no one in particular.
Humphrey's doing well, though, to win that back.
Yeah, he's busy tonight so far, Humphreys, isn't he?
Who else have we got here? Evening to Chris, watching this from a Marriott
Jack
Inverness
Hotel.
With you guys on the commentary. Oh, is anyone doing
is the Jack Marriott Hotel slightly bloated and probably past its best? That's very unfair.
Wow.
That went down like a farming church, didn't it? Sorry,
so
Jack.
Would you rather have Jordan Rhodes, who I think TWTD said we're not interested in, or Jack Marriott in January? There's a choice. Who are you having? Neither.
Really, probably Rhodes, just on the basis of being a complete poacher.
Oh! No one's at the edge. Look how high Danassian is.
Here comes a Bracknell break, though, down the right.
Here comes a yellow card for Moore. I thought Morsey was just going to take him out.
I look quite good there for a second, which we need to remind ourselves who number 7. Oh, yeah. Abby Sogan, who we don't really know too much. He looks all right, doesn't he? The question is whether I need to put the teams back up as well so we can remind ourselves. But, God, that's a hospital pass from Keogh.
A couple of them haven't really started. Yeah, they're a bit lackadaisical.
All you lovely people supporting in the chat, do hit the thumbs up button as well. We try and draw a few more people.
So, Christopher, evening to you. You can pause the live stream and then it catch up. We've done a few time checks already. We'll do some more so you can sync in with us. But yeah, you can pause the live stream if you're watching on YouTube. Speaking of those long throws, is Skip, where's Knudsen these days? Still in Sweden, isn't he?
Great question. I'm going to look that up.
Malmo,
Didn't he qualify for was it the Champions League maybe, or the UEFA?
Yeah, I think so.
Europa League, yeah, I think he.
Yeah.
Malmo, yeah, that's a decent standard. Yeah. 10 stars.
Evening to Kev, Sunderland fan. Have a good feeling for Ipswich Town this year. Hopefully seeing the Championship next season with my team Sunderland. Big fans of Sunderland with Tony Mowbray in charge, and hopefully, the example to set for us. Evening, Kev. Good to have you with us.
And Richard, on my best Championship signing so far this season, Jack Clark ranking in. I think I had him 4th.
Yeah, it's like 4 million. Was it chunky?
It's undisclosed. I think it might be chunky. Yeah,
was he on loan last year, and then they made it permanent? Was it from Spurs?
Yeah, 10 million quid player a couple of years ago, Jack Clark.
Talking of Sunderland, the Wickham rumours don't seem to abate, do they? Goal from just inside his own half. Well, no, it was
lovely
just
diag by Keogh there. Great ball. Ladapo just gets stood up. Well that ball is quite necessary in a game like this where they're just going to sit in. If you can switch it either way, especially in that sort of diagonal, was a really good ball by Keogh.
I love how those flags just are too big to be hung.
Oh, look at that kid in the Ipswich in there. Hey. Brilliant stuff. Or is that the Bracknell?
I think it's the Bracknell.
Oh, he's wearing a blue coat with and red on. Yeah. And he's right next. He's got all his bases covered.
Is that marquee over there the corporate? Do we think, or is that the away changing room or something?
I don't know. There's a marquee there as well by the towards the far end.
Maybe that's what we'll have that.
Yeah, that's a free kick.
Has he not given it to us? No, he's not.
It's a bit
all the way around. Yeah.
Interesting.
You can see Keogh's trying to force it a little bit and push everybody forward from centre half. It's just got no tempo, has it? Which is exactly what Bracknell will want.
Here's FXT. Our wingers should be too much for them. We haven't really, apart from
he's
Edward
right.
Shot, we haven't really got them on the ball yet, have we?
No, not yet.
He's right.
Adam, hopefully Chris doesn't dismantle his Corby trouser press. It hasn't been a vintage one so far, has it, guys? So
Chris has got Bangkok Chick Boys queued up for when this is finished. Yeah,
he's got it in his mirror.
By the way, we know Chris. We're not accusing him of anything.
Lots of love to Chris. FPL tried to pitch a bit slower than we used to.
I agree with that.
Boasting about how the rain has been drained away from it in some efficient manner with pumps, but yeah, I'd imagine so. At the AGL Arena where ITFC women play, they deliberately cut the grass a little bit longer.
Yeah, it looks.
I think it looks a bit long here, doesn't it? So maybe that's a factor. A lot of people debating Wickham, Rhodes, the ex-strikers. We should be looking at other clubs, shouldn't we? But
well, Wickham ticks all the boxes, but it's just his injury. I mean, if you saw him, as a player at a side in form, scoring goals, you'd be tempted. It's just I've got no idea where his body is these days. Does he play 3 games?
What is Keogh doing? Oh dear,
Keogh.
I was praising Keogh there a minute ago. That was very much a case of he doth protest too much. It's I am so comfortable on the ball. I can definitely play this reverse ball across my own box in the wind and rain.
Here comes a long throw again.
Winner.
He's
seconds. And again.
And an exclusive for everyone on our Telegram group.
Get up. Come on.
Fims has been photographed now with Matt Holland and his foil trophy. So is that another ball lost? It went over the trees, didn't it?
Fims is a grown man with a foil FA Cup, and we endorse this. We endorse this behaviour.
Lee asking a question. Feel free to answer in the chat.
So.
We never did. And do you remember? I think in the Euros they scored one within 2 or 3 games. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We hadn't seen it in 3 years, and then suddenly they got a corner here, I think.
Do you remember against Aston Villa? Paul Hurst got a point. We scored from a long throw in that game where Trev Chalobah. I remember Joe describing it as the most ostentatiously disguised run out and in. And they had Neeland, who ended up at Norwich, who made a horrible mistake. And someone who squeezed that goal in. Someone in the chat will tell us. It might be.
Look at this. Everyone's on the goal line. Look at this.
Good delivery.
Oh, get rid.
Hladky.
Good decision, ref.
Yeah, Hladky looked like he was looking totally the wrong direction, which made me think either he's fouled or he's totally lost the ball. We'll get a replay in a second. Here we go. Look at Hladky.
Look, he's grabbed him.
He's pushed. Oh, he's
61 half dozen the other.
Yeah.
Nice delivery. Anyway. Nice corner.
Yeah.
I was worried that when I saw it bounce down, I thought someone's going to be on hand just to slam it home.
Esprit.
Yeah.
Isn't that a type of a bicycle?
It's a type of Lotus car.
Yeah, Lotus.
Oh, low tie.
Mullet's going for Will Keane to sign in January. Yeah.
Oh God, yes, please. He's already got 5 championship goals.
We just shoved someone over the board. Ouch. Skip wants to see CAMARA in the second half.
I hope so. Yeah, I thought he might start, but
I'd like 5 subs.
I don't know. Actually, there's 9 on the bench, so it must be surely 5 from 9. Yeah.
Pass. Yeah.
I'd like to see him get some minutes under his belt.
Oh, it's difficult.
Jackson
is playing it to himself. I love that.
We're by no means dominant in this, so are we?
No. A few unforced errors.
Yeah, and the longer it goes, Bracknell don't even have to be in the game. They just have to be not losing. And like you've just seen, they can stick a corner under the bar. We need to build up a head of steam, build up possession and chances, all that obvious
and we don't
stuff,
need the referee giving little fouls like that one.
We're not really keeping the ball that well tonight so far, are we?
Not yet, no.
I have to put this up because there you go. Great to see you briefly in the flesh outside the bogs of the Mar. It's where I tend to hang out.
Were you dealing drugs from the Maharani?
Richard? I wasn't there for the food, guys. There's Evening Kirk. Thanks for being with us. There you go. Chris Rand's back. Chris has just got ritual out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here comes another set play now from Bracknell.
Oh, what was that? That was
routine. Oh, hello. Little shove.
I got worried when I saw the ref point for a minute. I think their player sort of ran past the ball and then went back on himself.
A lot of them do look knackered already, though, don't they?
What, us?
No. The fittest team in the league, mate. Yeah, FXT, we still look dodgy playing out from the back. Is this...
It's the pitch, though, isn't it? It's the unfamiliarity because, you've got Keogh, Plagkey and Burgess there. It's not Wolfenden, Edmondson and Walton, is it? That's
the best way to draw them out a little bit as well.
Yeah.
That's a foul ref.
Oh, that's a foul ref.
15 minutes for those of you who want a timestamp. Don't disrespect the foil cup, says Mullet. There he is.
No one's disrespecting the foil cup. We were just disrespecting Fims, which I think is totally acceptable behaviour. What
I want to know is, so I'll lift this from the Telegram group. Thank you, everyone. Is that Craig who posted it? Oh no, it's Mikey. Oh, and also Mikey, I need to do some following up on previous conversations. So if I put this image back up, you guys shout if I need to shut up because there's something happening. This photo's back up. Mikey Smith, let me quote you. Let's be clear. He came and stood with me, not the other way around.
Been following him all night,
yeah,
hanging around him like a bad smell, hasn't he?
Matt,
do you want to be mates?
Me.
Matt, I'll make you a cup of tea at IMG.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. He's Edwards.
We'll have a foul for that.
We'll have that, ref.
Is he giving it?
Yeah, he pulled
Looks
it
like
back.
He has. Yeah, here's the fighter we want to see. There he is. What I want to know is what's Craig saying to the camera.
What I want to know is how many times Matt Holland has muttered under his breath, "Oh, for God's sake, another idiot!"
Not the Blue Monday.
Oh, Blue Monday again.
Oh my God, these guys just won't leave me alone.
Rich dealing in turmeric, yeah, man. I'm the saffron king. That's the wrong, isn't it? Oh.
Right, we're right up the pitch now. Just keep the pressure on. Giving away. Sorry,
it's dark in the corner. Evening to Alex, by the way. The king of ITFC YouTube is right here. Evening, Alex. Great to have you with us. Are you not in the ground, Alex?
I'm surprised he's not there. Is that a real Alex?
Yeah, I think so. No, we need the verified ticks on the YouTube, don't we? We'll nick from Twitter and
$8, please.
Yeah. Have you got a tip, Ben? You have, haven't you?
I'm not paying to keep it.
Not paying.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, scrappy so far. Oh, here we go. Skip. I'm surprised MPS wasn't late for kickoff. It's got some form.
Yeah, we've already got going at all, have we? Ball's been pretty sloppy in possession, and it's not really what we'd expect. My 6-1 is looking a bit unlikely.
Yeah, you've mugged yourself off there, Seb, haven't you?
Yeah, that's why he's not winning the predictions.
I was going to say, if the last 6 months, whatever it is, has taught us anything, it's that I'm really bad at predictions.
Kind of feels like Keogh's got a free roll.
He's holding his hands out saying, "Where there's no movement ahead of him."
Keogh thinks he's Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I do agree with what you said, Rich. If you look, they're trying to push right high up, and you would imagine seventh tier team may not have the resources squad wise to do that for a huge amount of time. But again, it's a moot point because even with all the things I agree with about the pitch and the occasion, you should still be able to play through it.
I wonder what the dimensions of the pitch are. I assume it's a lot smaller than what we're used to as well. That might not help the wingers.
4x4x2.
If you put it in Telegram, you'll probably get a load of threads about it, like we did a few weeks ago.
That conversation will continue for a few weeks, won't it? I mean, the key here is to get the ball to Jackson, isn't it, and use his pace.
Yeah,
every pass like that where it just goes off the side makes me think we're just used to a bigger pitch. And you can see the 18-yard line really close to the side of the pitch as well. There, Rodders agrees with me.
Are we already down to blaming the dimensions of the pitch for our impending
blame the
FA
grass,
Cup
we blame the pitch dimensions for our...
That is the most Ipswich Town supporter narrative, I think, possible in the Cup, isn't it? It's like Gareth blaming the calculator, isn't it?
Circuitry.
Makes me think there's something wrong with you. Yeah. Oh, the cameraman jeopardy as well. Love that.
We lost a ball again.
Is that third ball down?
No, it's been retrieved.
We got another long throw in from Lodge.
They're quite floaty, though, aren't they?
Going to be hurled in there.
I wonder what Rennie Gilmartin was shouting. Save it!
Wind's definitely blowing towards our goal, looking at how that one flew.
Yeah, there you go, Paul. Thanks. Heavy pitch, bit windy, tight pitch, delete is necessary.
No, leave them all in there, Paul. And add, if we can add more excuses.
Get them in. Add them to the list.
Yeah.
There we go. Add. Oh, there's
false. They're in a false position in Premier League South. Whatever it is.
Now, am I right in saying I didn't have the audio on that Mick was doing the championship game on Saturday?
He was, yeah. But
does this mean his agent is mobilising there?
Is he ready again?
Is he ready?
Would he take the Luton job, Ben?
He wouldn't be given the Luton job, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not really a fit there, is it?
I think he's at League One now, isn't he? After the Cardiff thing, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, that's agricultural.
That's a card.
I got the ball. I got the ball.
You're such a modern football fan, Seb. Every foul's a card, isn't it? Every bad foul's a red card as well.
That is a yellow card, though, isn't it?
That's a yellow card, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Go
on then,
Let the
Jackson.
chat decide.
No, he's not.
Corner ball. Here we go.
Let the chat decide. I'm going to go all David Diamond, and unless you're physically decapitated, it's not a yellow card.
There's the owner.
Oh, is that the owner, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck to him.
Do you remember his surname, Seb?
Yeah, Kane Steinborn Booser.
There you go.
Hey, what nationality is he?
English.
He's English, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in property or something, isn't he?
Humphreys corner. No, good punch.
A decent punch.
Outnumbered there, wasn't he?
Been robbed and won it back.
Man on.
Go home with that.
Cut that the wrong way, didn't he? Could have checked back the other direction. He says, sat on his arse drinking a beer.
It's a professional
FPL Tractor is totally right there. He says that's a telling off foul. I agree with that.
I thought it was over exuberant. I thought it was forceful.
Over exuberant.
Excessive force.
There are a lot of words that you just use in a football context, and over exuberant is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, that's pinged about nicely. Morsey's barely been on the ball.
I was going to say Morsey's only touched
very
it.
quiet, isn't he?
It's an incomplete pass to start him off with.
But Rich, notice he was one trying to break the lines, which it's going to keep
that.
coming back. So you may as well try the bloody killer ball in a match like this.
And he's won that back well as well, hasn't he?
Especially like you say with Jackson's speed, Edwards' dribbling capacity.
There we go.
We are midway through the first half. I would suggest we're just the better side, but
minimal efforts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had any shots on goal? Let me get
Nope.
some of the stats.
No, I think that knockdown from their corners, the club have had to any kind of goal mouth action.
We have 0.07 XG. Bracknell have 0. Oh, here's Danassian. In it goes, over hit cross.
Oh, they pinged that.
Yeah. He's been good in those positions. That's a bit disappointing from him, isn't it?
It only takes one shot.
To do what?
Takes one shot.
Hey, dealer, you're just a shot away in the Maharani toilets doing turmeric off the floor with Richard Woodward and his Uncle Peter and Chris Rand.
Back to Chris Rand's hotel room.
That escalated quickly, didn't it?
No, that.
Is that guy working for TV or is he?
That's Carl Withers. He's the co-manager.
I'm sorry. That
NFL,
American NFL style.
Yeah,
headsets on, calling the plays.
Nothing to get excited yet, says John. Apart from that headset, I assume that's to someone who's watching the TV at home, maybe, because there's no better vantage point in the stadium, is there? That's naughty as well.
That's 3 red cards in the Premier League, there, isn't it?
They'll have somebody in the camera gantry or something, won't they?
He has been booked for that.
Yeah.
Jack Dean. Does anyone want to make up a profession for him, being it's the FA Cup?
Oh yeah, this is all the quality stuff that you guys will be missing out on. The commentary is
Can we just make one up?
So
Does he work in Juicing, Jack Dean?
The co-manager Carl Withers, who's wearing the headset, does computer-aided design.
Yeah, he's
He's
architect.
making shitloads out of computers.
He's designing shopping centres and football stadiums. He said on the Kings of Anglia pod. So here we go. Oh, and it is dark in the corners. Is it FXT? You said that. Great advertising for a bar there. No?
What's the capacity? About 3,000, but it's capped at 2,000 for tonight. Is that right?
Yeah,
all the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, it's 2,000 tonight. Anyone there we recognise?
This cameraman's very busy, isn't he?
Not a lot of unhappy faces so far.
ITV are obviously paying by the close-up. Ooh, Ladapo couldn't quite get that under. That was a good position.
Morsey's done well though. Oh, what? We got an offside there. Didn't see anything wrong with that. Anyway.
I think if David Diamond is at this game, he might have shouted at the sky for the first time after that ball was just hoofed right through the middle to our keeper.
He 6 minutes past 8 on the Telegram. He said, "Horrible game so far." So there's the insight from our colleague. Yeah, evening. Carl Weathers, Dylan from Adam gets it. Seb,
I just didn't hear you the other night. That was the problem.
Didn't hear me. Got a headset on, mate.
He's going to be blaming the dimensions of a pitch in the
grass.
I've had to change.
Too long a grass.
He's got a different room. I'm in a different room because I have to watch telly. But Seb's moved. Seb has created himself his own.
I'm in the lounge tonight. There's no telly up there.
But normally, normal service resumed. You'll be in a different location, won't you?
I will. I have a pod bunker now. I realised that my spare room was used 4 times a year, and that was all by you. So I thought I'd make it into a pod bunker.
It's my turmeric storage location. Yeah. My distribution centre from the middle of from up north. Have you got any good stuff for the walls then, Seb?
Yeah, I got my Ipswich to Portman Road sign today from the house in town. Highly recommend to go and see them. I got my Wembley 2000 in a photo frame that's very old and dusty that's going up, and I'm going to get the. I've got the promotion.
Good play. Here comes Jackson down the right. Jackson into the box.
Oh, yes, that's all. Oh,
I thought he was.
Best bit of football we've played there.
Yeah,
you're getting some joy down that right.
Left to right, and then round the back.
The right hand side.
Just haven't had the composure down that right. Yeah, have we?
And that kind of Burgess was pushed up earlier on in that move as well, wasn't he? So we were starting to get advanced.
Well, good. Said the centre halves have got more time on the ball than anyone else on the pitch, haven't they? I think that is symptomatic of your 4-4-F-2 shape of Bracknell, possibly. Winnerch, Taplow.
So,
like, bored. I used to work at.
I used to be at Man United.
What am I doing here? God.
I didn't even know the first round existed.
We don't have that at Old Trafford.
Oh, Ian's back. Evening. Favourite Darlington FC fan back. Hope you're well. 2-1 win for Darlington. Up to second.
Decent.
There you go.
It's a small sample size favourite Darlington fan, isn't it? How many do you know? I think Ian's the only one, to be fair.
Ian, yeah. But, yeah.
Oh, here comes Edwards now, cut out.
So there's 2 bits of business that we need to deal with. We need to give away some tickets for our live event. So if we've got anyone who's got any bright ideas how we might do that, then I'm all ears. The other thing we need to say as well is happy
time of the first goal, Rich.
Or
will there be a goal, Rich?
Okay, if you want to get a free ticket, I'll give you a pair of tickets. Why not? Give us the goal time, the first goal for either team in the chat, and then
minutes and seconds.
Minutes and seconds, and the nearest wins. We also need to say happy birthday to Marcus Stewart.
Yeah,
he's 50 today, isn't it?
Is it 50? Is it the big 5-0?
I might have got that wrong. Apologies if I haven't.
No, I think you're right.
Need to revamp that gold compilation, Ben, don't we?
We do.
I'll modernise that. So yeah, happy birthday, Marcus Stewart. Here come the guesses.
This is better because Morsey started to get on the ball more now, isn't he? We're starting to drive them.
Oh, dribbling in low from Jackson. Good clearance. That.
Does Humphreys need to go for that?
Go for it is right. I think it was.
No, I don't think he does a lot wrong, does he?
It's a good ball. We are starting to ratchet up the pressure there, aren't we?
That's a good cross, actually.
Yeah, decent clearance.
Humphreys then with the corner, left-footed.
Oh, there's a guy waving at the camera. Do you know the guy waving at the camera?
In it goes.
Oh,
Ooh, less convincing punch.
And
Who's fouled who there?
Who fouled him?
Referee's made up something there.
Didn't see anything wrong with that.
Here comes some of the.
He's looking to get on with it quickly, though.
Yeah, I like the badges, the pin badge skip. I think we can buy them as well. So,
can we get some of these guesses up, Rich?
Yeah, I was just going to. Apparently, Hal Robson Carney has got a turmeric shop business. So we got a 40. We're going to need to strike some people out. Some of these people have got tickets.
Here comes Vincent Young into the box. Good tackle.
That was a good tackle. Some of these people want a refund, I think, or they want extra tickets to sell. I think.
By the way, we're on top now and have been for the last 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, we are, aren't we? So quite a few people are imminent goals predictions. John 42-42, love that. 4-2-4-2. Oh no, Chris, please no. 97 minute.
There's no extra time in this, is there?
There is not.
No, it'll be a replay.
Straight, thank
back
God.
at Portman Road.
Got a 37-12.
What's he giving there?
Got a 33. Oh, there you go, Paul. You donate it. Love that.
Who's having a word there? Ladapo and Cheshire?
Somewhere you bloody love, isn't it?
The posh side of the border.
What did I miss there, guys?
I couldn't really see what was wrong with that. I think
it looked like Ladapo sort of shoved him a little bit, not much in it. Defender didn't look like he did a lot wrong, to be honest. Could be wrong about that.
I just want £30 of turmeric to start my own business. I own 100% of the company.
It's Burgess stepping out again.
Yeah, we're starting
camped out in their half now, aren't we?
Need to make a chance. Shot on goal, please.
Keeper's not done anything, has he?
Vincent Young, Ladapo, give and go. Vincent Young, Ladapo, save. Phil Jackson, follow up. In low. Oh, Humphreys got it wide.
Corner ball? Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
There you go.
Best chance of the game.
Best chance, that.
And you're starting to feel like we're kind of building a bit of a head of steam now, don't you? Hopefully.
Yeah, need to work this bloody keeper, though, Seb.
Yeah.
It must be really tricky for those guys, the Bracknell guys, to maintain their concentration. Because, this is difficult.
Enough save that, isn't it?
We're difficult to play at League One side, let alone conference. But, yeah, off the ball runs, drifting around different areas of the pitch, always looking for another pass. Yeah. They're doing well to keep it 0-0, aren't they?
But like you said, their fitness can't last. It will surely start to drop off pretty.
And you get passing like that, don't you? Loose passes
And you use the likes of Edwards and Jackson's pace down the flanks.
Is that going to hold up?
Yeah.
More guesses. We've got 99.99. If you get right, Ian, and we give you a ticket, you got to come down from Darlington, right? 44-21, 33, 39, 35. We've had a shot. Here's Andy with a request. I'm a Man City fan. I used to work along...
careful. Read the name first.
Okay.
In case. He might be genuine. Anyone with a name.
Yeah, I looked all right for me, but...
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
You genuine, Andy?
I think it looks so great. Have a look at it, Ben, but it looks all right to me.
Dennis CAMARA. Pass.
London Heathrow.
Go on, good luck.
Well, I'll put it out very briefly. I won't read it out. There you go. Yeah, we just need something to happen, don't we? And he is doing that as
we're just constantly in their half now, aren't we? They're struggling to get out. We just got to... We've got in a few times with Jackson down that right-hand side, didn't we? But we've kind of...
We need to ask Andy whether he remembers the 4-1 win for Man City in the...
It was never a corner.
0-1-0-2-3. Yeah. That old Berkovic goal, which should never have...
What a goal that was, though.
Quality goal, wasn't it? I posted the goals up. Someone
never
asked for them.
And Sean Goater always had the Filippo Inzaghi disease. He looked like, I don't know, a League Two player anywhere near the halfway line, and then Pele in the penalty box.
Always scored at Portman Road as well, didn't he?
It's amazing, wasn't he? He scored twice in that game, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
The season they went up, he scored a brilliant goal when Dickoff went down the left and he just cushioned it into the far corner. Sean Goater, hey? Oh, nice feed to Ladapo into the box on the left. Oh, cross it goes, surely.
Save.
Great block that. Morsey.
Drags it.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, pressure's building.
That's a hell of a block, I think, from that first chance on the near post. I think
Vincent Young had the shot.
Not the keeper. I mean, he should score. He just needs to lift it, doesn't he? But
it's Vincent Young, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh no, it's the keeper.
That's a great save. Yeah, does well.
Yeah, he's got to score that save, hasn't he? Look.
Yeah,
just a little lift on that, and he's.
I like how he's gone for the near post though, but yeah, keeper wouldn't be expecting. It's a good save though.
Makes himself big.
Getting there though. Getting there.
It's turning now though, isn't it?
We just need some goals to talk about, don't we?
6 want to be back on shortly.
1 goal and it will be hopefully, an avalanche. Do you know Jay, Ben?
I do know Jay, yes.
Giving praise to Ladapo.
Good.
There you go. Even Jay. Good to have Blues fans with us as well.
Yeah, they're all excitable at the moment, Birmingham fans. They're way better than everybody expected.
We're talking to teams who are better than expected. Reading, I did not expect. Are they still top 6?
No, they dropped down into the middle, which is still way better than anyone expected. Yeah.
They were the team that I had. There's always a team that's circling the drain.
Nearly a little feed there through to Mr. Esprit. Well, we've got a counter on it.
For years, it was Birmingham circling the drain, wasn't it? And kind of thought their time might run out, but not the case.
Yeah, we're looking very calm now, aren't we? That passing at the back is a little bit more.
Yeah, we've got our game going more now.
That didn't go out, did it?
Did he give the foul?
Mullet. When's the replay scheduled? Next Tuesday, won't it? I guess.
Yeah, I presume so. They get them done quite quick, don't they?
There you go. We need some. We need something to talk about.
So the Buxton home game, providing we get through, must be. Is it the one? Is it at the end of the month? Is that?
It's. Yeah. Let me find the
weekend. 28th or something.
I'll find the gaps in the calendar.
Does it involve some kind of wall chart?
I've got a digital wall chart. I think it's 26.
Exeter on the 26th. Okay.
26, 27.
I want a physical wall chart.
I'm in the wrong room for that. Oh, there's a Man United fan.
Of course there is.
Wearing a Man City coloured hat. Probably a foul.
We're getting beeping in their ears.
No.
You
got a fire alarm going on.
I hope not.
I feel that heater.
He's having a lovely old time, the owner, isn't he?
Owner's there.
He's getting more camera time than David Johnson in a Nottingham Forest playoff semi-final. That's niche for you EFL fans.
All right, don't do anything stupid here because you've been on top the last 10, 15 minutes.
If this is the guy that put the corner in with the left foot, he's got quite a nice delivery, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think he might be Herbert, who I said that I like the look of just from his face. Look like a David Diamond type player.
It's a David Diamond type shape on this run up. Look at
Look
that.
at the
horizontal.
boots. The boots as well.
Winner. Well done. Keogh again.
And again, well done.
Lovely cushion volley from Keogh there too.
Oof.
Well, yeah, this is the longer this stays 0-0, the more jeopardy there is, isn't there?
Ideal for Bracknell, though. I mean, if you'd have said at kickoff, you'll take them to 38 minutes, be 0-0, and restricted them to 1 shot or 2 shots on goal, they'd probably be quite happy with that.
Very much so.
Are we going to let people resubmit their answers?
Yeah, keep it going.
we can do that in the second half.
We just say the nearest, didn't we? But yeah, we'll reset if we're 0-0 at half time.
So gutted if you already picked a second half time.
Yeah. Fix. Here comes Burgess.
Oh, nice little one
That's
around the
nice.
corner.
Not seen much of ball, have we?
It's been very sloppy in what he's been doing. He's not been on the ball much in the last 10, 15 minutes, but he didn't start amazingly.
Oh, a high winner. Beats his man. Everybody goes like
Gotta be. Gotta be.
Oh, God, how has he not scored that?
Is he falling when he hits it?
On his left foot as well.
I don't think so.
That's good from Edwards. Yeah, he's not.
No, just
get it on target.
Strike, I mean,
the
defender is closing him down, but our XG is mounting now after these two chances. Be lovely to just get a goal before half time.
I was just thinking that as well.
Yeah. That would chill me the F out a little bit. Doesn't look too dissimilar to the Barrow situation. I think there might be more people here than were at Barrow.
Paul's asking what we do at half-time. Do I have to still queue in my kitchen at half-time for a little pie?
Yep.
And bump into David Diamond in the loo as well. If it's not me, it's David Diamond. So, yeah. We will have a break at half-time. I hope that's everyone's all right with that. Is that a spree?
Yeah.
Lotus.
Puts himself about, doesn't he?
Japanese Mercedes. It's Lexus, isn't
That's
it?
Lexus, isn't it?
Lexi.
Lexi. Oh, they're drying up the ball.
Drying the ball for him.
Yep.
And here comes
You've seen
Mr.
that video
Lodge.
of the Norwich-Rotherham game where the guy gives him a hoodie to dry the ball off on the weekend. To be fair, Keogh's won nearly all of those, isn't he? Every time.
Hey, sweet
Goodness
child of
me.
mine.
Woo!
We've got a few friends who are wishing Bracknell well, perhaps a bit too repeatedly, so we put them on timeout.
Yeah, get lost. Go play in traffic.
But thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for your support.
We've already got the view.
A view's a view. Do give us a thumbs up as well.
We'll let you back in for a thumbs up if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you get blocked.
And then you get blocked again.
Time to crack.
I wonder if it deletes the thumb up when you block them. You should get to. You've earned that thumb up, haven't you? You should get an extra thumb up for putting up with the buffoonery, shouldn't you?
Just need to stop saying the words thumb up, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Immature.
Here comes Kane Vincent Young down the left-hand side for Ipswich, and he finds Morsey.
I think Burgess is.
But I reckon if we bring the numbers up, he'll have completed the most passes out of anyone.
I want his heat map as well. Keogh quarterbacking it, as you said earlier. Yeah, go on, Burgess. Maraud. So you got a cross on him?
Doesn't
Absolutely
look like
not.
So we've got Humphreys the only person in there.
Oh, pitch is too small. Pitch is too small.
It's that grass, isn't it? It's that long grass. Rubbish. FPL tractor Burgess is the new Baresi.
Wasn't Baresi actually quite short? He wasn't a big scrapping centre half, was
Not
he?
my era. Let's Google it, shall we?
You can't trust Google with anyone's height. Google thinks I'm only 5'8".
Oh,
I'm clearly 6'4".
Tell you what, so you put in Franco Baresi, and the second thing that it suggests is height. It's height.
There you go.
I'm 1.76 m, but what does that mean in
What's that in old money?
old money?
They've done it in Italian, haven't they?
5'9".
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's not.
That's well played.
Yeah.
Good strength from Vincent Young. He's having a good game.
Yeah, he's done all right, isn't he? Should have scored that chance, but
Mullet. I don't know whether you posted that there. Here we go. Everyone knew that.
Everyone knows how tall Franco Baresi is.
Has Joe got a match-worn Burgess mask yet? I'm surprised he's not got a poppy on it as well, you know. Put that on the charity auction. That'd be good. His X-ray, that, I mean...
He's got apparently he's got loads of screws and stuff in it. Oh, yeah, poor guy. I think it's amazing he's playing back so quickly. It must only be 6-7 weeks since the injury.
Mullet, the king of the pub quiz, genuinely knew that Baresi was
I don't believe him. I'm calling BS on that.
Shall I put him on timeout, Ben?
No, don't, because he's funny.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he's announced he reads Mundial.
Oh,
so that,
God.
I mean, that's probably...
He is
in the back
begging
cover,
for a 5-minute Simbin, isn't he?
Football hipster.
Yeah. That's worse than Penny Smith, isn't it?
Well,
Penny Smith has got the double barrel name, hasn't he?
Oh.
We're into stoppage time, by the way. This would be a horrible time to concede.
And on the attack, hey, there you go. Just keep it on the pitch. Yeah, Robert not happy with the midfield. Hasn't really worked. Look at the grass. It bobbled there, didn't it?
Up, isn't it? Yeah.
Save
he
for both
crossed that
teams.
from about a foot up his leg, didn't he?
Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh. He'll probably wrap one in the top corner later on. Here comes Danasian. Danasian, early ball in. Humphreys, touch, finish. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Got to put Ben on timeout for F-bomb.
Oh, sorry.
So we're not even in the second half yet. And that's your lot.
Oh.
Wow. That was a bit of a chore, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not a classic.
FXT.
Humphreys wants a penalty. I didn't see anything really that wrong with it. I think it's just a heavy touch, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. That guy just kind of falls over.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, he just slips. Did he slip?
Guy's legs
slips, but
it's caught, isn't he, a little bit? But,
yeah. I think it was the touch from Humphreys that kind of messed up the chance, to be honest.
Did Ben just swear? Yeah. We've had a couple actually, I think. Jay, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, Andy Scott, our Man City fan. Hate to remind you guys, but Bracknell wearing the same colours. City didn't have for, and yeah. Evening to John. Found your channel and tuning in from Ireland as an Arsenal fan. I hope Ipswich do well. Got memories of Ipswich Town when Bobby was the manager. Yeah.
So we've not conceded any chances, and we've made enough chances to be leading. I'm not wrong
that's
about
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But fair dues to Bracknell, like you said, they're hanging in, aren't they? And you know, I'm hopeful they'll tire, but one of those chances, Ladapo, was it Vincent Young with the other one, and then Humphreys right at the end there. I mean, the guy in the chat's got a point. There was a little bit of a coming together. I didn't really see it as anything more than a collision, although I don't know if that logic applies in the penalty area as it does anywhere else on the pitch. You just say, it's coming together, don't you? And
I think he seemed to stumble as well, to be fair to him, didn't he? So
yeah.
Well, I think we need to take a break, don't we, guys, and recalibrate. Before we disappear, any suggestions on goal times? Get those in. We will root through the chat and find someone to give some tickets to our live event. And if you're unsuccessful in a giveaway, please come and join us on Saturday after Cheltenham.
One thing I'm curious about, Rich, are we all getting the same adverts? Have you got a Dove Men Care advert?
I have,
or is it localised?
I've got Welsh. I have Welsh adverts.
So. I seem to just get erectile dysfunction adverts, hair loss adverts, dye your beard adverts. That's all I get targeted with nowadays.
So the Dove advert that we've got included the England rugby team. So you won't get that. What you used to?
No, I had the same one. Yeah.
Oh wow! I can't believe they're allowed that in Wales.
It's not ITV Wales though, is it? It's just ITV4. So
Harry Kane is doing some pucker acting at the moment.
But yeah, we will come back. We'll give some thoughts on Exeter City maybe ahead of the game on Sky. What could possibly
they're
go
better
on
than
there?
I thought they were going to be, aren't they?
But yeah,
I'm surprised they went for Caldwell though to replace who was it who left? Taylor. Yeah, I thought they'd have come up with something more Exeter-y, hipstery on brand because Caldwell was at is it a few places, wasn't he? And you know, I thought they'd have someone coming through, but They seem to know what they're doing. Good front three as well. Nombe, Brown and Stansfield. I think they've been well coached, haven't they?
Yeah, it'll be a tough one, won't it, in a few weeks?
Yeah. It's not going to be an easy game, is it?
Right. Should we have
away?
Break? It's away,
yeah. That's a tricky one, and they've definitely got goal threat, haven't they?
Yeah. Here come the second half. Yeah, David will allow it for 47.
Well, do you want to tell everyone, Rich, they can all have another go? Because inevitably someone is going to moan because it's the internet. And the internet, as I understand, is for moaning.
So unless you,
especially about you, Richard.
Shut up. If you've created a prediction and you're not sure whether it looks like a second half prediction, then re-enter it. And if you want another go, if you've already been excluded, well, we'll allow you. We're generous people. We'll let you have another go. So we want the first goal time, either Bracknell or Ipswich. And if you want to come to live event anyway and don't want to leave it to chance, get your tickets, Blue Monday, ITFC.co.uk.
Which always goes silly like the day before. Everyone says, oh, I'll get a ticket the day before. And then like you're fielding texts all day. Get one now.
Do us a favour or join our great Telegram group and you get a discount as well.
Favour.
Exactly right. We don't, I was going to say something wrong. Yes. If we need a break, guys, I need a coffee or something. No, I need to get
I've already had one and I'm so irritated. So I better
need to get jump started. Should we come back in 5 to, well, yeah, well, when we all reappear on the cameras, I'll put us back in the live stream. But until then, we're going to leave you with, I've got some lift music, guys. So we'll have a bit of a break and we'll come back. So do join us then. But for now, Seb, Ben, thank you for your time and we'll see you guys on the other side.
So welcome, Richard.
The Blue Monday podcast team are really excited to be hosting our second ever in-person live podcast, and this time it's at Portman Road. It's the big one. There's going to be plenty of football chat, looking back at the Cheltenham game, hopefully a victory there. There's going to be quizzes and giveaways. There'll be special guests. We want as many of you to be there as possible on Saturday the 12th of November, with the doors opening at 7:30 in the Sir Bobby Robson Suite. Tickets are on sale now at bluemondayitfc.co.uk, and there are discounts for our Telegram members. Please join us there. It's going to be a fantastic evening.
We're back. Any thoughts on that penalty, guys? Thought here we've got in the chat from Rupert, Darren Bent, Ian Wright, both say penalty. Do we agree?
I mean, by that logic, I mean, he doesn't effectively make a challenge, does he? Slips.
His foot, yeah.
And there's some contact. So it would have been harsh on the basis that it's a guy falling over into somebody else while they're trying to take a shot. I don't know what VAR would have done. They hyperinflate any contact into a foul and a penalty, don't they? But
what was your old sliding scale from a few years ago?
So it was Stonewall, Sydenham Given.
Yeah.
Sydenham Given is only with VAR, isn't it?
Someone said Sydenham Given earlier up in the chat, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel the TV guys have got to talk about a game that's 0-0 at half time. Exactly, Anthony. I give the penalty just exactly. They've got to talk about something. I don't know. I agree with James that it would have been a penalty if it went to VAR, but uncles and appendages and aunties, isn't it? We don't have VAR, so.
Evening to David, great to have you with us.
I went into the kitchen, Rich. Shaylee's mate Tara had made us some Persian food, and I was kind of hoping Shaylee wouldn't have eaten all of hers, and there might be some left. Eaten all of it, which I think is pretty selfish, Seb. Another thing, my TV said it's about to go into standby. I pressed the button. This remote also appears to do that light as well.
Oh, wow. So they're the same frequency.
Yeah, obviously cheap remote controls. Oh, huge super chat.
David.
David. Right, David, while you're watching, please tell us that you're absolutely loaded and you can afford to do this. We're so grateful for all your super chats, but we don't want you to give us all your money. So tell us that you can afford to, and we're
please
very
let us know
grateful.
when you come over in April so we can buy you food and
buy
beers
you
and
about
running out of
18
everything.
beers by the sound of
Blue
it.
Monday mugs.
Yeah, we are very, very grateful, David. Thank you.
If you're watching
generous.
on YouTube, you can do likewise through the live chat. Or
If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be familiar with David, Richard.
But similarly, and we know that times are tricky right now, even popping us a thumbs up on YouTube is really helpful to nudge us up the algorithm. And already it seems to be that people are finding us on the basis of that as well from far and wide.
Secondhand Persian food, Rich.
Is there turmeric in Persian? There must be.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
there you
very
go.
much
Oh, look at this lingering with intent there. This reminds me of Craven Cottage a little bit, that. I don't know why.
Yeah, without the grade A listed building. That's an Ipswich steward. I recognise him.
Is he security?
The guy on the left. He's definitely an Ipswich steward.
Is he going to take a bullet for someone? There you go. FPL Tractor's got loads of snacks for you, Ben.
Bring it on.
I had a Twix millionaire shortbready kind of thing. That's quality.
So partridge, a millionaire shortbread Twix. Did you wear driving gloves?
No.
Where you were eating it?
The most partridge thing I can say is I ordered some Tunnocks caramel bars and they were a Sainsbury's replacement for that. And I was a bit disappointed because I quite like those caramel bars. But it's a decent enough replacement.
Oh, David says he's a millionaire. It's all right then.
Few.
We'll still
coming
buy
in, David. Go on.
We'll still buy you food and drinks, David.
Yeah, so Christopher's right. Is it getting the ball wider or is it just starting to break the lines a bit?
All of it's Seb, isn't it?
Yeah, it was working, wasn't it? I mean, getting the ball down the flanks was our most likely route to a goal. So I guess just keep doing that.
If the finishing's on point, you're 1-0 up in this game and then they can't. But it's so swings on that first goal because they can't sit there on TV and defend at 1-0 down. What's the point? David was a millionaire. There you go.
Yeah, there's a health and safety announcement there. Thank you to the folks who've liked us on Facebook as well. Skip and Simon, we appreciate you. We see you. Thank you for those likes over on Facebook as well. And Jay's here, courtesy of your community post, Ben, on your channel. So good stuff there.
Jay, let's be honest. Anyone who's come from my channel is here to see Bracknell win. We all know that, and we're out here and we're on the internet, ready to fall flat on our face.
And we've got the ball straight from their kickoff. So we'll give you a time check of 46 minutes. Keep those times coming in. Who's going to have to go back through the chat and find the right one? I don't want to. It's going to be me, isn't it? It's going to be me.
Is that NSYNC? Yeah.
It's a lot on. It's a TikTok thing as well. I'm big on. Do we need a Blue Monday TikTok?
Yes.
Or do people in the chat know what TikTok is? But
I always thought you were too highbrow for TikTok. You sent me one once, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And it was the Toys R Us advert, wasn't it?
There's millions, said Jeffrey, all under one roof.
Brilliant.
That's really musical. There's lots of chords.
Lovely, isn't it?
I'll learn it. Yeah. Here's Burgess. Oh, nice little knockoff. Humphreys, edge of the box. I should put that into Edwards' path. Edwards moving the ball nice and quickly. Presumably they've just been yelled at for the last 10 minutes.
3, 2, 1, 46 minutes.
Humphreys on the left-hand side of the box, and my picture has
I've
gone.
lost picture.
It's back.
Good on
Jeopardy.
Do you remember the World Cup one time? There was an England game, and I think it cut to an advert, and we came back, and it was they'd scored. I think it was
that the
South
USA?
Africa Yeah, I think it was South Africa World Cup, wasn't it? They cut to an advert for some car dealership, and it came.
Nice little situation here for Bracknell down the right.
Space.
Fed across the box. Oh, they're in on the left-hand side and blocked out by Danassian. Danger, high voltage.
Another long throw coming from Lodge.
I was going to say something about Lodge's long throws, but I won't because it'll only tempt fate. No, go on. The left. Yeah. They've not been very good, have they?
No, it's all right. Kia will clear it, no problem. Oh, he's got a shot. Right.
There you go. Few. Panic over. There's some interesting chat here. Yeah, there you go.
Get it up.
Was it a 12-inch plate? There you go. I'm going full partridge. Idiot to Nathan. Watching. We've got Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. I think was it ticked off. 6:45 a.m. kickoff. Now, not the four. There you go.
It's great to be on national TV, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah.
Stinking it out in the FA
showing the
Cup.
world what we're all about.
Stinking it out is right, isn't it?
Here we go. Edwards. Oh, it's a good tackle. That great
Challenge.
Left a bit on him there, but fairly, didn't he?
So Skip Intro's dog has got 70k likes on TikTok. True
No, he hasn't. Really?
Wow.
Hey,
That's tremendous.
What is the dog doing, Skip? Easy on the chocolate mousse. Don't get it on the Valence. Chris, is he still with us? A lot of chat for Penno. Did I miss that? Heavy challenge?
No, I thought it was just a strong challenge, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. The Ipswich flag in the corner looking a bit limp. We're used to hanging it off massive, huge stands, Jay. We're big time.
Oh dear, that's going to end in tears, isn't it? Clip that bit. Oh, nice turn, Ladapo. There's rolled his man. Ladapo slide through, just ahead of Vincent Young. Vincent Young back to Edwards, who runs into trouble, and Bracknell clear as far as Bull.
I'm not saying that we need to, but when would you think about subs, guys?
If it stays like this in about 10 minutes' time.
I'm on the internet to avoid the guy who yells out "shoot" every time the ball goes near the goal.
Arse it! Morsey's doing his usual run-around routine.
Actually, I watched a bit of Spurs Liverpool, and the Spurs fans are terrible for a shoot chant. And my stupid nerd brain is going, you realise the XG at the moment you shouted shoot is like 0.0001, even if you've got Kane and Son. Oh, Ladapo, Vincent Young.
Great challenge.
Great challenge.
Yeah. Is that Cheshire? No, it was the captain, I think. Bayliss. Brave.
They're starting to become more last-ditch, these tackles. That was a good one.
Yeah, we're getting in a little bit, aren't we?
Ladapo's roughed up the centre halves there a couple of times, rolled them twice now in this half, hasn't he?
That's his job. Flim Flam stinking out ITV4. Now that is a challenge. Yeah, it's not as if we're on ITV1, is it, guys?
True.
Nothing wrong with ITV4, thank you.
Channel 800 something in Wales. What's he giving here?
No idea.
Any
offside? Offside?
Wow, there you go. Yeah, he's looking at subs.
They are discussing said substitutions as we speak. Yeah.
The one for CAMARA. He's the ball carrier, isn't he? Just to advance up the pitch with the ball. Who else is on the bench from a senior point? Burns and Chaplin are on there, aren't they?
Not sure I want CAMARA facing up against some of these defenders.
They've won it high up here. Dribble into the box.
Oh,
and didn't they do that exact finish?
Just from the other side.
Yeah, other side. Maybe it bobbled again.
Sure. Blame the pitch.
Yeah.
Always blaming the pitch, Seb.
It's Cameron English, is it? I think we like him. Yeah, Carl Edwards tribute shot says mullet. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know.
There's a magical place. We're on our way here. We toys are a million, all under one roof. And then it changes key, doesn't it, Cole? Toys R Us.
That's when they put their specials in, wouldn't it? This week at Toys R Us. Like
here's stuff
over those chords,
a bike or something. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Here's some stuff that your parents aren't going to buy you for Christmas.
Yeah.
But anyone from Ipswich will understand if you were ever travelling from the south, you knew you were home.
You knew you were home. It's the advert.
You saw that beautiful Toys R Us lights, eh?
And it looks exactly like the one in the advert as well.
It's the advert, yeah. It's what it's based on. It looks uncanny.
It's what it's based on.
What is it now? You're the local. What is it now? Is it just empty?
It's empty. I think.
Sad.
I'm not 100% sure whether they've actually removed the branding off the front of it.
Oh,
it'd be good if it still lights up if they left the power on. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Who headed that one away?
You move out of a building in the current climate and you leave the power on so you can put the Toys R Us lights on. The council should pay for it. It's a landmark, isn't it?
Yeah. Like the Willis Caroon building.
Listed building, hey? Every Toys R Us. Delivered into the near post. Keogh heads away. Ladapo back.
Ladapo's back doing some defending, isn't he?
That's probably not where we want our number 9. Oh,
This is
into
that
the
Herbert
box
guy.
come Bracknell. Good block by Keogh. Oh, don't dive in there.
Careful, yeah. I thought he was going to take a swipe there.
Yeah, it was Jackson as well, wasn't it?
Ooh.
And that's a good tackle.
That's a
though.
good tackle.
Well done, Jackson.
Oof.
Not the best clearance.
It's saying FXT saying Toys R Us is derelict.
Disappointing.
Shame.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Hey, they've had a good 2-3 minutes here, Bracknell, haven't they?
I thought we were going to take control, having come out in the second half and create a couple of chances, but
I thought we were going to take control about 35 minutes ago, Seb.
you just know if we hadn't done the watch long, this would be like 4-0 by now. We've cursed it.
That's a great word in the chat, moribund.
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 Only an Ipswich fan would be regularly using moribund.
Is this watch along? Is this watch along moribund?
It could get a lot more moribund. You know what I'm saying. We'll just go into.
Oh, ball's just been kicked back into the field. There we go. Hladky's not claimed one of these yet, has he?
He never did. I remember at the start of last season, before we signed Walton, it's not his thing, is it? I don't think.
They've only had a couple, haven't they? A couple of corners.
2 or 3. What were you watching here? Why we? It's a very hearty.
I think somebody threw the ball back on, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that one came back from the car park.
Yeah, and I think somebody threw.
Someone is taking a match ball home with them from that shot from. Was it Edwards? Wasn't it? Yeah.
And it comes from Herbert, headed up by Danassian.
Oh, Ladapo, careful.
Ladapo's having fun playing centre half the last few minutes.
Paul Westlake, who do you think is missing? Are we missing the most? Davis, Wolfie, Evans, not at it.
Well, we tried those big switches in the first half. Keogh did a couple, and I guess you want Evans in the side for that, don't you? But I mean, we can't argue with the lineup, can we? This is Davis aside. This is pretty strong, isn't it?
I keep forgetting that Evans is out for a few weeks now. It's disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're on top here.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Silence.
We're just all worried, aren't we?
Silence is golden. Corner to Bracknell from in-swinger from the left-hand side. Headed out by Ball on the near post. Going to get another go. And Keogh clears.
All right, now we need to break, don't we?
Oh, it's
like that.
Poor pass from Ball.
Now we need to break, don't we? No. That's a good ball. That's not. Just very loose, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're getting a real sort of sense of confidence from this last few minutes. Their pressing has sped up twofold, hasn't it, in the last... They were quite at it there, weren't
Ben,
they?
he's another Aussie.
Mate.
Hopefully we'll score soon. I'm going to work. I wouldn't bother, Ben. I'd go to work.
We're all someone's daughter. That's the Australian national anthem.
It is.
Apparently. We're all someone's son.
So it got bagpipes in it.
Oh, yes.
And fake trumpets, like keyboard trumpets, isn't it?
It's got every instrument. It's
got
massive. Here comes Danassian.
There goes Danassian.
Good pace, Danassian down the right-hand
Players
side.
arriving in the box.
Low, cleared out by Bayliss, isn't it? Good bit of pace there. Either that or the Bracknell player was incredibly slow. One of the two things will be true there. Or as David Diamond would say, a bit of both.
Yeah, David Nappy, so sloppy.
You've got to be thinking about changes imminently, haven't you?
Oh, he's on.
Oh, here comes a Bracknell counter. Foul him.
Oh, hello.
Switched over. Close that. Oh, you got a bad touch there.
Oh,
inside. Oh, man. That was going in the corner in my nightmares.
Yeah. This is a lot more nerve-wracking than I was hoping it would be. Luckily, he stuck under his feet, didn't he?
Took him 3 attempts to control the ball, didn't he? But yeah, that's a good touch.
It's not. It's cut
the shoulder.
Yeah.
Using Burgess as a shield. That's a good effort, that.
Is that their first shot on target?
I think it's the first shot.
Probably.
Yeah.
Here comes Burgess.
Don't FXT. ITV curse, no. I was thinking before.
Oh, nice feed in. Vincent Young pops it in. Is it
Oh.
going to go loose to Humphreys? Oh, it just dribbles around the post. Goal kick. Sorry, Rich.
No, I was one of the questions I was going to ask you guys when we end the broadcast later is, shall I edit these up and stick it out for podcast audio? But I will not be doing that.
Yeah, I think you should go through and make a best of this 2-hour
It'll
session.
be turmeric, Chris Rand dismantling a Corby trouser press.
Toys R Us singing.
You not getting
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
And that's it.
And chats with Jay from Birmingham. Yeah,
I know I shouldn't pile in on a 7th tier goalkeeper, but his kicking is woefully bad.
We're past 9 o'clock, by the way, so I kind of feel like if we feel like we want to swear, we should be able to swear. So
We'll wait till we concede, then we'll just go.
yeah, wait till we concede. Love it. You were predicting 6-1, mate. How's that working out for you?
I didn't think it would be like this.
How long have you been watching us?
It was
Who we
different
beat
now.
6-0 last year? Was it Doncaster?
Yeah.
Yes, at home. Yeah, it was a good game, that.
Paul Cook masterclass, that wasn't it?
Yeah. Followed up with a crap result afterwards, wasn't it?
Did we lose 2-1 at
1-0
Accrington?
somewhere. Yeah.
Accrington, that was it, yeah.
When did he go? Was it quite early in December? It was after one of the FA Cup games, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was after Barrow.
Was it?
No, McGreal was managing the Barrow game.
No, the first.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, the first Barrow game. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Yeah.
This time last year. Can you imagine if we were doing a live event at Portman Road and they sacked the manager while we're there? So lock
Please,
in.
that's not happening this Saturday.
No, we don't want that.
Vincent Young into the box onto the right foot.
Just play it. Just play it earlier.
Just
too many bodies in there. Oh, nice turn by Humphreys. Humphreys is probably going to be the one that gets the hook.
Ladapo's over a kick.
Ladapo.
Highlights on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, Shorts being the right word. Yeah, Andrew looking for some subs. I think we're right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Who we taking off then, guys?
Like Ben said, Humphreys is probably going to get hooked.
Probably be Humphreys on the basis he's a youngster, yeah.
And maybe Edwards for Burns and put Jackson out on the left and Burns on the right.
Did you bring on Chaplin?
Goal threat, so potentially. Is John-Jules on the bench or not? Who's the striker option on the bench? Is it just Boabo?
There we go. I'll put that across the bottom there. It'd just take a while to tick through, sorry. I'll let you know in 10 minutes.
Here comes Burgess anyway, the Phantom of the Opera. Edwards, left-hand side of the box. Nice step over that. Crosses in low. Our keeper does well there.
Here we go. Chaplin for Humphreys.
Yeah, it's like any of those suggestions. You just freshen it up, aren't you? It's not about any particular area of this game because you know whoever you sub, the pattern's not going to change. It's going to be one team sitting in on a boggy pitch.
Here come the subs on the scroller. Jay's predicting goal.
I would like to see CAMARA come on, maybe for ball, because there's not many crunching tackles in central midfield, are they? So he's not going to be at that much risk.
Nice turn by Humphreys. All feeding Ladapo.
Those one-on-ones.
Yeah, it helps if you score them, doesn't it? I reckon he could add another touch there as well. He was that in. Was it Humphreys who slid him in there?
Yeah, I think so.
We haven't had a replay, have we? I like Humphreys. I keep him on.
This is normally the youngster that goes, isn't it, Rich?
Yeah.
Keogh, little dinky, looking for ball.
FPL tractor like this. Walton up front as a target man. I bet Burgess goes up front. If it's 0-0.
Good movement.
Yeah,
good ball.
lovely.
Yeah.
Does everything right until the last touch.
Hate to be that guy, but he's got to score that, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's not a great effort, is it? Really good run.
He can't get it out from his
Really
feet
well
generate the
timed.
power, can he?
Oh, it's another feed through to Ladapo, left-hand side of the box.
And he's offside.
Offside. There's a better effort from a more difficult.
Well, the chances are coming now, aren't they?
Yeah, surely it's only a matter of time.
For who, Sid? For who?
To score against Bracknell in the first round of the FA Cup.
Yeah,
What a
but
time to be alive.
He's off, yeah.
He's on.
Just off.
He's on, isn't he?
Just off, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Time wasting.
Here we go.
Cynical. Even it's a Sully who's making the trip over to the live event. Wolfen on the bench, bring him on, could dribble all the way to the 6-yard box.
Actually, in terms of the centre halves having way more time than anybody else on the pitch, Wolfen would have had a lovely old time, wouldn't he?
He likes to bring it forward. So what's the keeper's done? Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're blinking first.
Multiple changes. They're blinking first. All right, I'm gonna have to update the scroller with the teams on them, aren't I? Hopefully they put a graphic up for me.
Is that
Spree coming off?
Yeah. He's not injured, is he?
Aspria. Yeah, I'll get the bench for you there, Rich.
I think they've got a big game at Truro soon, so maybe they're resting him for that. I mean, he hasn't done much tonight, has he? But it's a big, brave move to take off for you. 14-goal top scorer, isn't it?
Is that the only change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeper's fine.
Add that on. At least 8 minutes stoppage time for that, please.
Yeah.
We'll concede in the 97th.
Oh, FPL Tractor. Wolfie's still not available.
Oh, of course, yeah, he's a little.
Edmondson is, though.
Yeah, everyone's on the bench, isn't he?
Noel Edmondson.
Noel's house party. That was quality TV.
Saturday Night Road show.
Oh,
winner.
2v1. Oh, no.
Good block.
Great block. Is that Keogh?
Oh! Christ. Wouldn't come down for him, would it?
That's a great block by Keogh.
Living in Cornwall, Truro City ain't all that, says Steve Local. Yeah.
Not a bad effort, that, considering how high he had to volley that.
It's on ITV4 for those asking in the chat. Are they going for a money spinning replay? That's just what we want, isn't it?
Here comes Edwards on the dribble into the box.
Come on, pitch.
Come on, pitch. Young in low.
Yes!
Finally,
was it
Caden Jackson has.
Is he on? Is he on?
Hooray!
And Ipswich
I think it was an own goal, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
He's the one who's just put it over the bar up the other end.
Yeah. Here we go. 6-1. The floodgates have opened now.
Oh, stop it. I'll take 1-0 at the moment, for God's sakes. It's a good play by Edwards and Vincent Young, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good run.
They just stand off him there in the first bit. Yeah, he's onside, isn't he?
Well timed.
Actually, the pitch did us a favour there because that ball held right up as he went to cross it. Oh, it's a bad own goal.
He's not under any pressure, really, is he?
Yeah, he proper hammers it in.
He's got his wrong foot.
You're totally right, Rich. He wants to go with his wrong foot, doesn't he? I assume he's very left-footed after he volleyed that one the other end with his left foot, didn't he? It's an easy clearance with your right foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got one.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the difference of the levels, isn't it?
We'll take it. Own goal to beat Bracknell.
Now, how many are we going to get?
6.
Just get through to the next round, you two. I don't know what you're doing here with this tempting fate. Ow.
"65 minutes," says David W. for his prediction.
Did he win?
We'll check back through, but yes, it's definitely about bloody time. Spoiler alert, we warned you in the first half. I'm afraid occupational hazard for us guys. Outside foot in his own box. Outside of the boot finish.
One, wasn't it?
Oh,
we're behind again here.
Another own goal.
Everyone, if anyone had held their run, then there was a tap in, wasn't there? I think there's a bloke standing in the away end who would have been arriving at just about that point, wouldn't he?
Here you go, Ben, and breathe. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Michael correctly states, so he still couldn't score against Bracknell. Yeah.
I don't know. It says Bracknell 0, Ipswich 1 on my screen.
Oh, Welsh wizard. Buxton a step higher, so next round won't be as easy based on this.
Buxton.
Buxton. But yeah,
Buxton.
As David Diamond is saying in our Telegram group, and do join the Telegram group, by the way. Blue Monday, ITFC.co.uk.
2 week free trial, Richard.
2 week free trial, and we'll give you a discount for the live event on Saturday as well. But our match day chat, we have pilfered a little bit of the business from the match day chat, haven't we? But usually good on a league match day, and lots of other random chat going on there. But David Diamond says nice from Edwards, and that goal really was made by Edwards, wasn't it? And the running of Vincent Young. That's worked out quite well, that partnership, isn't it?
Vincent Young's got in a few times, hasn't he? And he's kind of cut inside a couple of times. That time he gets to the byline, it's a decent pullback, and okay, we get a bit lucky, but
Just a good athlete, Vincent Young, isn't he?
Yeah.
Especially when you consider he's playing down his wrong side.
He looks more comfortable on that side this year, the kind of appearances I've seen him make. Yeah, compared to last year.
We'll give you a time check at 69 minutes, just so you can sync with us. A few seconds away. 3, 2, 1. Now, 69. Aye. Sorry.
You're better than that.
I'm really not. I'm really not. Who's that, Mullet? Who's the left back at Cole United?
Vincent Young.
Oh, of course, sorry. I thought he meant the defender who scored the own goal. Well, yeah, come on there, Ipswich.
Yeah, just kill it off now.
Would you still be making subs, guys? Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's not a great back pass, is it?
Not on this pitch. Yes.
I think I'd make subs, yeah.
Yeah, freshen it up.
Who's the players that you want to take out of the firing line for the weekend? Like Morsey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Morsey getting injured.
It's just better with him on than not. And unless it goes 2-0, I just wouldn't do that, to be honest.
Ladapo?
You haven't got an option on the bench, have you, for Ladapo? That's the problem.
Buabo.
You could stick Jackson through. It's a big arse, though, isn't it, giving him his debut?
Well, not really. We're winning, aren't we now?
You could skip. You could put more likely to put Jackson to the middle, wouldn't you? Done. Yeah, you put Jackson through the middle if you want to wrestle Ladapo.
Mark, we'd have a few. We've had a few. Have had a few goals if our forwards could time their runs. I'm sure the
runs have been okay. It's been the finishing that's
only been one
off.
There we go. Burns on for Jackson. Chaplin's the other one coming on. So
wow, you wouldn't want to see Burns, would you?
Montgomery Burns.
Tales of Chaucer.
And Dominic Ball for Chaplin. So I guess Humphreys goes back alongside Morsey in central midfield. Chaplin takes the number 10.
I'm sensing you're pleased that Ball's gone off, Seb.
I like him. I just don't think he got going at all tonight. He was quite sloppy.
Didn't really, did he?
No. Sensible substitutions. Try and kill the game off.
Amen.
Might this be our last? If Burns is in the World Cup squad, will he play at the weekend? I don't know when they meet up.
Yeah, this is the last weekend coming up, isn't it?
Right.
Because it's the last weekend of Premier League.
Because it's announced tomorrow, isn't it? The Wales squad.
Yeah.
Is the Wales squad tomorrow, or is it Wednesday? It's before England, isn't it? I think it's the day before England.
Thoughts
that
on
guy?
this?
That guy with the headset can get you any information, Seb. He's like got Google on the other end of it.
Anyone going to Winnersh? We need a taxi to Winnersh. Can anyone do that? Oh, it's too far, mate. Too far. Chris is putting Burgess for man of the match early doors here.
Played well.
Shout that, yeah.
KB
Young's played well, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. FEL saying that as well. The voice.
Voice of Carl Withers. Have they
so
are they broadcasting him on ITV?
Yeah, so he's his headset. That makes sense. They
Humphreys, great for you.
They only just gone to him though. He's been wearing it for the whole bloody game.
Feels a bit like Phil Brown when he was managing Hull and they were doing well, doing interviews in his own office and stuff. It's a bit too much for me.
Burns from Bracknell
Ah!
Town.
I tell you what, Humphrey's passing has got significantly more confident in the last 15 minutes since he put that one through to Ladapo.
It was similar at Port Vale. He had a really tough start.
Into it, did he?
And then got better and better. And obviously he scored a really good goal too. But he's
class,
nice
ball. Lovely ball.
Is he going to look up?
Finish!
Yay.
Well played, Humphreys. Really brilliant pass that over the top. Yeah. I would say a second assist for Vincent Young, but those pedants will say there won't be an assist for the first goal because it was an own goal, weren't there?
Out on his own as top scorer now, Ladapo. Is that 7 of the season? 8? In all comps?
Let's have a look. We scored, by the way.
Lovely ball over the top.
But
it's a great ball.
And two of them go for it as well. But yeah, really lovely finish that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, lovely pass. Nice cross. Yeah. Into the ground as well. Yeah. Good stuff.
Job done.
I think 6 goals, 2 assists. No, it says lovely 7 up there. No, you might be right. I don't know whether that's showing EFL. Has he scored in the EFL Cup?
Yeah, he got 2 in there.
Yeah.
He scored. Didn't he finally get a goal against Northampton in that game?
Because he had lovely banter with the North Stand, didn't he?
Drinks on me, guys.
Go on, David.
They look shagged, says Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah, a lot of love for that ball from Humphreys, quite rightly.
Well, we were just saying a minute ago that he was picking passes, and I think we've all got a bit of PTSD from Dazelle looking like he's going to be a hell of a player pinging left foot passes, but maybe Humphreys can piece it together a little bit better than Dazelle was able to. Different players, I know, but
here's Steve Wright with the right spirit. That's what we want.
There we go. Go on, Steve.
Lapo's worked hard. Yeah, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline, says Skip. There we go. Yeah.
Here comes Humphreys through the middle. Go on, touch.
Unlucky.
Oh. Well played, lad. How old is Humphreys? Oh, well done. Sorry, Edwards has won it back.
Is he 18, Humphreys?
Yeah, 18 or 19, isn't he?
Here he is in the box.
Oh, here's Chris. Chris as well. Everyone's worried about the 2-0.
Gotta love football fans.
Shoot.
Oh, nice feet check. Nice. Vincent Young lays the keeper down and finishes.
What a goal that was.
3-0 flag
he's offside.
Oh, that's a shame. That was a really
lovely finish.
Composed, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let's have gone VAR.
Well, it's blowing a gale there.
Reinstate it. Yeah, just.
Nice feet.
That's a shame.
Captain. Did lovely set the keeper
down. He sat the keeper down his arse, didn't he?
Poor keeper.
Right, someone in the chat is on strike 2. There won't be strike 3.
Wembley. What do let me bring the numbers up. For all the huffing and puffing, it has been one-sided, hasn't it?
Yeah, interesting from Michael here. Maybe why come into form if Burns goes to the World Cup? I mean, there's options there, isn't there?
Very much so.
Edwards out there, couldn't you? There he is. Mikey's
Craig's over his shoulder.
He is. There he is.
I bet they won't leave him alone. I bet they've been talking to him all game.
I love his classy glasses as well.
He's so handsome.
He's a good-looking gentleman, isn't he? They've all paid 25 quid to get in.
What, those kids?
Yeah. Well, not themselves probably, but is this number 7 coming off?
Yeah, I think so.
He's probably been their biggest threat, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. He was the one with the cross in the first half, wasn't he?
I think we're in nicest guy in jail territory there, though, aren't we?
Someone dropped their chips.
Yeah,
shame.
And I hate. Yeah. Eat it out. I hate. Yeah. Famine. I butchered that quote, didn't I? I was trying to play it back in my mind. This kid's dying. This kid's
your
starving.
Parents used to say that to you if you didn't finish your plate when you were younger.
There are kids in Africa want that.
Here we go. CAMARA on for Morsey.
And if you eat that, people who don't have food are all of a sudden going to have food. Is that how the logic goes?
Yeah.
Didn't you say this was what the substitution would be, CAMARA for Morsey?
Yeah. Good to see him get some minutes.
To be fair, I said that was a bad idea unless we were 2-0 up. So I think I'm vindicated and not wrong.
Well, there you go.
Although someone will wind it back and stitch me up, won't they?
Bracknell Ultras just before, yeah. Oi, a lot of love for CAMARA, isn't there?
So how many minutes has he had, CAMARA, so far?
In the first team? Did he play a half in one of the Pizza Cup games?
Played at Cambridge, didn't he?
I think he played a half and he had some under-21 action. I guess they'll be penciling him in for a start either in the Buxton game or whoever we get in the next round of the Pizza Cup that's drawn on Friday.
Defender taking the goal kick, Claxon.
You like that?
Yeah.
I prefer it when the defender just boots it down the ground. Plays everybody on side.
Oh, hello, Keo. Is that CAMARA getting straight into action? Giving away a foul? Yep.
I think Edwards gave away a foul, didn't he?
Edwards, yeah.
Oh. I wanted his first moment to be a foul. Never mind. So I think Herbert's gone off, who was the set piece taker. So who's this? No, a little short one. Oh, they've mugged us off here.
Catch that.
Taking no chances. Another ball gone.
New balls, please.
Is that number 5?
What, Bayliss or Knight?
Bayliss scored the own goal.
Number 5 is in the number of balls we've gone through tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, all of the profit that the owner's making is getting lost in balls, isn't it? Like 100 quid each, aren't they, or something?
Are they?
And the Premier League balls are something like 100 quid each.
Okay.
Because they got grippy stuff on, I think.
Is that the scientific term?
Yeah, that's what. It's Nike, isn't it, who made them?
Grippy stuff.
Grippy stuff. Oh, come on, Bracknell.
Yeah. Step over from Lodge. Oh, and an attempted back heel through the legs of Humphries. He's not having it.
You let Taffy
get out
as well.
Touch.
Oh, there's a break on
the
here.
Third.
Go on, Burns is in. Touch, finish. Oh, it's a lovely goal.
Lovely goal.
CAMARA.
Hey, he's got a goal. Is that his first touch then?
Yeah, I think so. Only 3 more to go for my prediction. Excellent.
Really good counter attack that.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Oh, again, start from Humphries.
Quality, yeah.
Yeah.
Edwards, good feet. Oh, is he onside? I'd like to see that from sideways on.
Edwards got 3 pre-assists tonight. I know it's not a thing.
That's the real quiz.
I think he might have.
What have you ever done, Seb? he's thrown a bloody iron over a kettle over a pub. Was Burns on side then? I don't want to be that guy. You time that right?
I think VAR probably makes it quite.
I'm too busy trying to get the minutes for the goal so I can put it on the ticker. Come on. Come on.
This is more like it now. It's not as embarrassing now when you look in the morning and see.
But it was inevitable, though, wasn't it?
With an own goal, yeah.
Time is always going to.
And now you'd give how many subs have we made? 3.
So Chaplin, Burns, and CAMARA.
Yeah. So now I'd put on
and the Aztec camera.
Put Boabo on for for Ladapo now.
Just like watching Brazil. Frei Bentos. Just if you put it in the comments, Rich will put it up. Yeah. Can we now say we're on a cup run? No, Michael, it's still 8 minutes to go.
We are definitely on a cup run.
Reminiscent of the Cambridge League game. Yeah, he's got a point there, FBI. Yeah. Yes, is Humphreys playing himself into a starting role on Saturday, given Burns didn't have the best of games? Sitting in a deeper position.
I think you go Ball and Morsey.
Looked offside, says Lee, but who cares?
Oh.
We're 3-0 up, guys. Don't worry about it. So if we get a fourth, I think I predicted a 4-1, didn't I? Oh. Yeah, a lot of love for Humphreys now in the chat.
Yeah, he's had a good last 25, 30 minutes, hasn't he? I suspect on the basis of his age, he will overtake Burgess in those man of the match.
Yeah.
I suppose Edwards, like you say, Seb, is in with a shout, isn't he?
Vincent Young as well. They're the standout ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nathan, there's a 5-minute delay on Paramount Plus here in Australia. Is it on Paramount Plus, is it? My daughters now think I can see the future. Put some bets on it, Nathan. That's what you want to do. Kirk, pretty poor until 65, but overall that's a textbook performance for this type of tie.
Trust the process, Kirk.
There you go. That's what we want. And strike 3. You're out of here. Thanks, Skip.
Power mad.
Yep, I'll do what I want.
Council culture is real.
I'll do what I want. James Monk, can we all calm down at least until we get 94 minutes?
No, I'm literally booking a Wembley travel lodge already, mate. Oh, Kamara, Chaplin edge of the box. Get that on your left and hit it.
Yeah, we want Chaplin to get a goal, don't we?
Edwards.
Bracknell's. Oh, that was travelling.
That was travelling, yeah.
Bracknell have figured out they need to track the runs of Vincent Young. Oh, Adam Flat here. Bracknell's manager is losing his mind at having to listen to Kenny G Songbird while it's waiting for Matterface to come to. I didn't know Sam Matterface on comms, which makes me kind of relieved that I've got it muted here, if I'm honest. Oh, dig.
Is it Lee Dixon as well?
Not my favourite commentator, if I'm going to be honest.
Who is your favourite commentator?
Mr. Sidney Poitier.
I'm quite a sucker for Martin Tyler and Gary Neville, I have to say.
So there's a guy on TikTok and Twitter, I forget his surname, Andy something. I think he's a Liverpool fan who kind of basically dubs the Martin Tyler commentary for Liverpool goals because there's this theory that he hates Liverpool. And so I'll share some of them. I think I've retweeted some of them. Martin Tyler very underwhelmed when Liverpool score against Man United in particular. So he voices them over and gives kind of facial expressions to suggest that he hates Liverpool. It's quite funny. I'm Peter Drury through and through me. Roycer, Premiership. That's what we want. Yep. I am the law. Dixon and Matterface, yeah. Dixon was quite good, to be fair. Made a good game about scoring at Portman Road. He did. Lovely OG. Yeah.
Isn't Dixon got lots of restaurants now? Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
Yeah,
Making shitloads out of commentary.
Restaurateur.
Here he
Ladapo
goes.
off. Boabo on.
Solid game. Yeah, good. Give some minutes to Boabo.
Debut, or did he play in one of the pizza games?
There he is. And Agbaji as well.
Yeah, Danassian probably.
Love to see that. Just signed a new pro deal, hasn't he, as well? Boabo.
Yeah. Him and Nico Valentine.
Yeah, good substitutions. McKenna knows what he's doing, doesn't he? There
Yes,
you go.
so.
There you go, Ben. That's what Dixon makes his money on.
Normally, I find Mullet's jokes tiresome, but that one was funny, wasn't it? I'll give him that.
Well
That
played.
That one was good.
some handbags
Good
going
delivery
on.
there.
Good punch from
Good punch, yeah. About time you stopped slagging him off, Rich.
Where's Thomas Holy now? Hey,
I don't know. Who's he play for now? Back in
Is it
Scotland?
Carlisle or something, isn't he?
League Two.
Carlisle?
I think,
Virtually.
Yeah.
Does he start for Carlisle? Carlisle are
Don't
quite
know.
good, actually. Got Paul Simpson managing them.
I'm looking it up. The first, so I Google search for Baresi. The second thing that came up was height. Thomas Holy, the first thing that comes up is height, 2'6". There you go.
Your Google history could be a lot more suspect. I'd take searching for footballers' heights. Don't worry.
Turmeric. Yeah.
Oh, nice ball, Vincent Young. I'm
much.
totally wrong about that. Terrible call. You know when you see it and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, 16 appearances. Good for him.
Is it Carlisle?
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
David.
David again. David, thank you.
Presumably Lee Dixon has given Kane Vincent Young the man of the match.
Thanks, David, again.
Very, very
Oh,
kind.
David, you hero.
Just ratcheting up the pressure on us to welcome you over in the new year. And Andy, thanks for the sub as well. If you are new to the channel, and we can't promise that all of us will be on all the time, but we've got a good team. We'd love to see you subscribe and join us. We do 3 shows a week. The main show Sunday night, live after the game on a Saturday, midweek show, and then Seb and I usually are back for the pre-match show as well, previewing the weekend's opponents. And it was a bit of a slog, wasn't it, this week, Seb? But I think we did all right.
Yeah, it did all right, didn't it? We'll see what we can dig up on Buxton in the not too distant future.
Good luck with that.
Buxton has to be said
The
with the
entire
emphasis
show's
on
going to be
B.
about mineral water, isn't it?
Yeah. How many
Will.
mineral water gags can we make?
Agbaji was terrific.
Don't take it if you haven't got one.
Thomas the Tank Engine comes into town. Yeah, there you go. It's all coming back to me, those quotes now. No, I butchered the famine one of going to Africa. No, I want to save some Africans.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Oh, coming. Oh, did you see James Corden got caught ripping off the guitar lessons in the Twitter?
Such a famous bit as well, isn't it? That?
I think he claimed
You
it was
love
his
that
right,
bit, don't you, Rich?
I love that bit.
Has he apologised then?
I think
he said it was
Poor old
right.
Corden, he has to apologise for everything these days, doesn't he?
And I suspect that it was one of his writers that did it, though. So
It's a really bad thing to make them. It's such a stupid thing to do. I mean,
it's a bit like a rock band coming up with "Stairway to Heaven" as an idea.
Oh, no.
Got an idea for a song, guys.
Yeah. What I need you to do is clap your hands. Clap your hands above your head twice, and then put your arms out. Yeah, I mean, Corden's shtick is basically nicked off Gervais, like most of us, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say we can't talk about.
So you know, but yeah,
we're into stoppage time here.
Tom with a great point. Do we fire this under? We would have lost this last season. Under Cook,
why not?
maybe.
Eh?
Under Cook, maybe.
Oh, go on, Burgess.
We want to get your. We're going to come up with a chat.
Little slide through. Vincent Young into the box. Holds it up onto the right foot. He's not passing that for love nor money now, is he?
On. We want your man of the match. We're going to crowdsource a man of the match. We'll get one from Ben, Seb, and I'll give mine as well. But let us know in the comments your man of the match.
I'll go for Humphreys because he's the.
Yeah, I will too. I like.
I'll go Vincent Young to be different.
Well, you're not different because that's what Lee Dixon said, Seb.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're exactly the same as Lee Dixon.
Lovely Victorian architecture in Buxton, says Mike.
Yeah.
There you go. KVY, lots of shouts for KVY.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Then Burgess and Humph in that order from John. Just needed to get a shot off early then in that last move, didn't he? Yeah, this could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Yeah, at half time was a bit concerned.
As Jay
that's 5 minutes after, yeah.
KVY Burgess for Paul. Dr.
It's all the
Zach,
same name.
KVY Humphreys, yeah. Looking like KVY.
Here comes Burns into the box. Cut back. Oh, CAMARA arriving.
Alan Armstrong, man of the match from Ian.
Alan.
Is he better, Alan? I've forgotten the news on that. You have to take some time out.
He did, yeah. I don't know what the current situation is.
Well, Badgie looks young, doesn't he? Scary. He's probably born in, what is he? He's 17, 18. Well after the millennium.
Like 2004.
Oh, man. Got Burgess. Guy in the flat cap. Burgess been all right. Welcome back. Yeah. And someone else put in the chat earlier that he played himself into some form when he got injured. So
he was, yeah. He was playing well, wasn't he?
KV White, man of the match, and yet still won't even make the bench on Saturday, says Paul. Strength.
There we go.
There's your lot. So, Matt Holland.
So Kieran McKenna has a 100% winning FA Cup record. Unbelievable. We're so good in the FA Cup. I'm going to be like a football fan and be all smug about it now.
And Buxton in the next round, which we're all excited about. But yeah, are we Humphreys and what we do with Seb, man of the match?
KVY for me.
KVY.
2 assists in the end, I think. Yeah, played well. And yeah, Humphreys again, class, passing ability was superb.
Wore him down in the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. I'm not sure there's a huge amount of post-match analysis we can do. We can obviously
we just give one of them to all the fans of other teams that wanted to see us fall
who came
flat
here
on our face? Not that we've got anything to be proud about with our FA Cup record.
The rubberneckers. Yeah, you stop for car crashes, do you? Yeah.
Did you find out who won the tickets?
No, we'll try and figure that out
afterwards and dig it out.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to find a way to contact you. If it was David, I think we know where you are, but we'll try and do that. We'll announce it on the live show. So in terms of plugs, we'll be back for a midweek Q&A, I hope. I don't know who will be doing it, but it probably will be we'll get Craig and Mikey to do it, the famous TV famous duo. Back for the pre-match show Thursday or Friday, looking ahead to Cheltenham, and we'll do a flagship, I think.
Well, we're live, aren't we?
We'll figure it out. Yeah, but I'm not sure we can. The live event, I think, will stay live, and it won't. I'm not sure we can record it like last time, so we'll confirm that for definite. But yeah, Saturday night, 7:30 start, Portman Road. Come to our live event. Join us for fun and games, interviews. We've got a confirmed. I've got lots of confirmed guests. We'll confirm them nearer the time. We've certainly got Joe Sheehan joining us from ITFC Women. We also have, I think we have an ITFC legend as well, gents. So
legend is not an exaggeration.
Legend. So we will announce that towards the weekend. But great, we did
have Matt Holland, but Mikey's going to have pissed him off so much by talking to him all night.
He's Craig.
He's cancelled now.
Sign my full trophy. So yeah, we'll announce that towards the end of the week. But as Ben said earlier, you would really help us out if you got your tickets in advance rather than panic on the last day, because we will be checking.
Richard's going to have a long day on Saturday if you want your tickets then.
Yeah. Blue Monday, itfc.co.uk for all the details. We also put it in the description for this video as well, as we mentioned earlier. Thank you to those who super chatted. David, I think it was.
Thank you, David.
Thank you for that. Do give us a thumbs up. It really helps nudge us up the algorithms for YouTube for people looking for video content. And if you're listening on our podcast, give us a 5-star review. We do love that. And thank you, everyone who made it the full 2 hours and a half. Ben, Seb, thank you for your company. Any final thoughts from you guys? Well, I'll go through some comments if you want to shout out.
Yeah, I'm just going to do an FA Cup flex. There we go. The bad run is over.
Bring on Buxton.
Smug foot. Bring on the Buxton, and then we can maybe get Norwich in the third round.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was going to watch Poland v Saudi. Damn.
Too early to put the open top bus.
Absolutely not, Michael. Get it booked.
Get it booked. We'll get the labels on the bus ready, like Liverpool.
We're off to Wembley. Get in that fountain, Michael.
Thanks to the double Chris's. Appreciate that. So game is over. What's the final score? 3-0 final score.
Only there was something ticking along the screen that told you. Yeah.
What else have we got? David W. If you did announce yourself as a winner earlier, if you think that is the case, then let me know how I can contact you at Ipswich on Twitter, or Blue Monday ITFC at gmail.com as well. If you think you've got a claim for the ticket, and that would save me some time.
What's the punishment for a fraudulent claim?
You still win a ticket.
You just get 2 tickets. We're going to sit you on the front row. Yeah. Thanks, Kirk. See you at the Maharani soon. Yeah, appreciate that. Cheers, Paul. Thank you for that. You can buy me some Coke, Fanta when you're there. There you go. At the Greyhound. Yeah, join us for the Greyhound. I think a few of the team will be at the Greyhound pre-match for Cheltenham, so do join us there. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, FBL Tractor, join the office chat. 2 wins in a row on the telly, says Matt. Yeah, quite right. The curse, has it been lifted? The ITV4 curse has been lifted. Exeter will be the test, won't it? That's the real quiz. Dr.
Is that on the telly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midday, isn't it? Good.
Yeah. Really good chance to get into the 3rd round. Hopefully they'll make tickets like a tenner or something, won't they? Thanks, Flim Flam. Cheers, Mullet. See you on the weekend. Thanks, Matt. There we go. Norwich thought you'd want a top team. Love that.
Mean, it's a fair point. You always want to go against the local rivals, don't you? But I am then thinking, being we've had such good attendances at home, if you did get, everyone would want, and Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Spurs, whoever at home would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Chris is off to inspect the trouser press. Yeah, we want to pack out Portman Road, don't we? Seb, we haven't heard from you yet. I'll leave you with this comment from Sully, our mate Sully.
It is. I finally have an FA Cup memory. I'll treasure it and dig it out next year when you ask me what my highlights of the FA Cup are.
Excellent stuff. Well, there you go. Ipswich on the telly against non-league opposition. We prefaced this by saying what could possibly go wrong. Dominant. In the end, despite having to wait a little bit, nothing was the answer. We're in the 2nd round. Buxton to come. Aren't we great? Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the chat. Appreciate that. Ben, thank you for joining us. Go and get some Persian food. You can find it, I'm sure. Seb, see you for the pre-match.
Bits of rice.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.